got
All
the
right.
Brave Return. I think that's it.
You.
Maybe?
Who's playing first?
I don't know.
Jaden.
I don't know.
Well, who's playing first? We have to pick somebody. Can anybody find me
There's this one deck.
someone to go first?
Alright, so what we do is we get a random generator. Okay, and then we type in fucking I don't know. Random generator. How the fuck do I what do I even random generator list? There we go.
Me
Let's randomize it.
somebody to
Alright,
first.
So we got Ross, Jaden, Zuber. Part 2, go. Randomize. It's Ross and Jaden as the first two.
Alright, Jaden, what do you
Alright.
want to play? Meadowlches, Nephthys, Traptrix, or May and June?
Surprise.
Surprise you? Okay. How fast
Yeah.
do you think your deck is?
Medium.
Medium. Okay. I'm going to try out May and June.
But like I said, I needed to touch it up real quick so it wasn't completely finished. 1 second.
Don't go add bullshit.
I literally need to, or else I need to add the hand traps. That's what I'm missing from this deck.
So with my deck, I'm bringing back something that really should never have been brought back, but for some reason they tried to make it a thing. So we'll see what happens.
Well, in my opinion, that would be Traptrix, but hey.
Well, Traptrix, you can understand why it worked. This one, you can understand why it failed, and they're like, fuck, it failed, so let's try and make it work. I'm like, why?
What?
Yeah, like, Traptrix is something that just shouldn't have existed to begin with. It's such an unfun deck.
Well, I've made it more fun this time, don't worry. It is Traptrix for one of them. This isn't the deck I'm actually fighting with, Jaden. I'm not fighting with Traptrix now. But Traptrix is fixed. I've made it so it does not brick, and it does not slow the hold down to the fucking slowest crawl imaginable.
The problem is, in order to make them work, you need to run trap hole cards, and that's exactly what trap hole cards do.
Not necessarily. I've fixed the deck a lot, so I don't run just nothing but trap holes. They're good with trap holes. They've made bottomless trap hole a 3 of, so that's of course there. But I don't need to necessarily run every trap hole imaginable. Trap hole of spikes, for example, is completely worthless. I don't need to run most of the traps, like acid trap hole. That's fucking garbage. I don't know why I ever ran that. Normal trap hole, I ran that. I'm just like, are you fucking serious, Ross? Just every single trap hole card. I'm just like, oh, that's 3 of. No, I've actually fixed it and made it so it isn't dog shit.
Heavy though.
I hope.
I think it's impossible to make Traptrix even remotely fun to fight against.
Well, then you're going to have to see.
Hopefully I don't get to duel with Traptrix. Though there is another deck I need to redo because it's not finished. No, not this one that I'm currently working on, but there's another one I have that I need to redo.
Alright, well, I've got my list of apparently what decks I'm using. I just randomized
Jaden,
my...
are you trying to
decks
host a duel or something?
No, he's like...
No, I had to
editing
make
his deck, I
sure
think.
that my deck was not or could actually do something.
Alright, you have like a
Because-
minute before Super joins.
What, did you already make the deck? Or the game?
Yeah, I already made all 4 of my decks now. I have made the game.
Not the deck, I mean the game.
Yeah,
That's
I
what I
made the
meant.
game.
I do have what decks I'm going to use in what order.
And hey,
Just
if my
because I
deck
was
bricks,
randomizing
I
it.
accept it.
If my deck bricks, I accept it.
I think the first deck that's supposed to appear here is like made in such a way that it's not
Oh, there we
able to
go.
brick, but I don't know if that.
Yeah, I was
is the
waiting
case.
I
for
don't think
you
that's
to
possible.
accept.
It's just the way the deck functions. I think it's pretty hard for it
Look
to
at
brick.
Jaden learning from his mistakes. I've trained you well, Padawan. This must be a pretty difficult decision. Oh, there we go.
Running 41 card.
And I fucking drew it. God fucking damn it. Oh well. That's a brick.
So it was something you wanted to do with set rotation.
Maybe. This is the only deck where I ran set rotation.
Alright, we're gonna be very careful where we place these cards.
I don't think he's running
Yeah, I doubt he is.
column-based cards. I don't think that's Ross's style to do column cards. I don't know. There's a lot of column cards now. If you were to type in the word column into the description, it's like multiple pages of cards that mention column.
Boom! Best start turn ever. Am I right,
go.
lad?
That's actually almost a terrible starting turn if you were fighting against like the one that I was using, Mech Knights. Because you have set up 3 areas that I now have access to, basically.
Are you guys ready for a
Catalyst
Catalyst Field? Each turn,
this?
one level
Yeah, it's a
5 or
Gemini
higher
thing.
Gemini monster you normal summon can be summoned without the tribute tongue.
But
Ooh.
But
And during my main phase, I may normal summon one Gemini monster in addition to your normal summon set. You can only gain that effect once per turn. I can also target one card your opponent controls and banish one Gemini monster I control. Anyway.
that is treated as an effect monster. Yeah.
Yep, so basically any one I summon now can just become an effect monster, which would be pretty cool. Question is, what do I want?
so basically, you can banish one Gemini and banish one card I have, right?
Yeah,
basically.
but I'm not going to do that yet. Instead,
Catalyst Field is kind of a... Oh, Chemicritter. I made this deck a while back. Chemicritter is fun.
there
No
he
thanks.
is. Well, there that goes.
There it is, Solemn Strike.
Wait.
What,
can't
do you have
anything
something?
about that. Unless you got a hand trap to stop it, but...
I
Hey, do you
not.
have a hand trap?
Oh, well.
There goes Poly... Chemicritter,
Alright, come
Deoxys.
God damn it.
Oh, such
And
a
you
shame.
can normal summon it again, because you get double normal summon with Gemini. Or the Catalyst Field.
Yep. And if I normal summon it again, then it cannot be negated. Well, normal summons of a Gemini monster cannot be negated, and I can banish a Gemini monster from the graveyard. Target one
Yeah,
card you
kinda-
control.
Polychemicritter, Deoxys.
See, I will. So I'll
I
just
want-
give it a token just so you know it's an effect monster.
I'm like
Yeah.
looking at this, and I'm gonna be curious to see how similar your Chemicritter ended up to mine. Because like I think because I used Catalyst Field as well, because obviously you would. I'm just gonna like wonder like how close they end up being, just out of curiosity. See if we build
Monster
same deck the same way.
Cardo.
I'm gonna activate this on Craw. I don't even know why it's in my deck. I
Ew! Ew!
Well,
Ew.
you don't have to be worried about that anymore.
The fuck?
That's
Ew.
a good one.
You should have kept that set, Jaden. You should have just kept that there. Scared him. You don't fucking need that. 500 fucking life points each draw.
You
phase.
really don't, to be perfectly
No.
honest.
It's
What
a
a
revamp
fucking
of a
shit show.
deck. I didn't even read half the cards. I just made sure it was link formatable.
Solemn Wishes. I used to run that card, unironically though. Like it's not like I'm immune to this. I used to run it when
Anyway.
I was fuck-
Well, it's every time you draw a card, so hopefully
Yeah, but
you draw a lot of
So,
cards.
I'm also going to
No, it's
use
when you,
normal
not he.
summon
No, it's when I draw a lot of cards.
and
in
the
front of you.
effect, which makes it also Good boy.
Yeah, an effect monster.
General monster you control would be destroyed by... Okay, well, none of those effects do anything at the moment, but hey.
You are correct. Anyway, it's time to summon a good big boy. So I'm gonna system reboot. Oh no, we have 5
fucking 5 minutes. Hurry up, cunt.
Dun, 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 dun. Anyway.
Time to stall like a mofo.
Anyway, this guy's effect when I XC summon, I can target a Gemini monster in my graveyard. I don't have any Gemini monsters in my graveyard.
Yeah,
but
no.
Oh well.
Gemini monster.
Oh
Obviously.
well.
Yeah.
Anyway, can I detach for any reason? When a Gemini monster is normal summoned, you can detach one and make your opponent summon one card. Okay, so I have to summon shit. Oh well, that's fine for now. Anyway, time to beat you up.
Okay. You're gonna set a card, okay. Okay, my monster's effect activates in grave.
Okay.
Oh my god, you're running... It's just like... I know that you run Quackimerus and Duelings, but they don't work in real Yu-Gi-Oh!
They don't.
No, like with Quackimerus, you splash them into other decks. You don't make a Quackimeru deck. They suck ass as their own deck. And I don't even understand why send one Iron Core Quackimeru to the graveyard. Like, why is that even an effect a lot of the time? Because you're always going to use the secondary way of keeping them on the field anyway, if you have any sense.
How'd you already lose a Oh, right, you lost 1,500 because you're a thing. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay.
Easy as that. Easy, simple, effective. Just take forever with your turns. That way, server time's out, and it's not definitive who wins.
It's considered a draw, I think, if server time's out. So I need to stall for a
3
minute
minutes.
and a half.
3 minutes.
Oh, no, 3 minutes,
180
yeah.
seconds is 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just don't lose in 3 minutes, and you don't win, but you don't lose either.
Okay, so you attack it. And my monster's effect activate.
Yep, that sure is. You can return to the hand.
Shit.
No, when
Can I
it's
fix
when
that?
it's flip summoned. It's not flip summoned.
Yeah, it's not flip summoned.
It was only flipped, not flip summoned. Sorry.
I remember those shitty cards. I remember trying to run them too, and then I realized the effect was complete dog shit.
Well, there are some of them don't say when they're flip summoned. Some of them are actually good. That's
Yeah.
just a shitty
Yeah.
one.
See, that's the time when you start running Wall of Faces or whatever the hell that is.
Oh, yeah.
That
Wall of
card is
Illusions,
awesome.
same
Yeah,
thing.
Wall of Illusions.
And you, I mean, if you're gonna run like
Stop
those,
thinking so hard about it and just go.
See,
well, who
no.
doesn't want to just go? Also, by the way,
If I
setting
could
that
actually
card,
get a Link monster
you
on
actually can't get the effect of your XZs.
All right.
It was set first. But...
Fuck off, Orichalcos. Get rid of that. Thanks.
Orichalcos.
Oh, you have to target.
Up to 2.
No. Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
Well, you don't like me gaining my life points back?
Well, if you gained one more, then it
You
would
might
be actually a
technically
tied
win.
game, right?
Yeah,
So
so now you have to
right.
find a way to deal 500 life points, otherwise you're considered lost.
Not when the server shuts down. I think it'll automatically count it as a draw.
Fucking
How much time do we have left, Super?
63,
68
62,
seconds.
61, 60.
Oh, for me it's
69.
64.
Well, I'm ahead of you, I guess. I'm gonna get reset before you guys, I guess. I don't know. Fuck it.
Okay.
46, 45, 44,
Okay.
43, 42,
Boom.
39, 38, 37, 6, 5, 30, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27.
What does that
26.
do?
Let's me grab a banished one and grab two Chemicritter guys.
No.
Oh, what'd you do? Ash boss? Oh, okay, cute. That's
Yep.
fine.
12, 11, 10, 9.
And I lost connection.
Lost connection.
I wanted to say Happy New Year when it closed, but it
Cute.
did it 10
Well,
seconds
what do
early.
we do now?
That
I
counts as
tactically
one.
won. I was at 8,000 versus
I mean,
7,500.
a server reset doesn't
Wait.
actually take that long. It's
Let's see when it resets. Oh, it's already back up.
yeah.
Let's see on the profile if that considers it a win or loss, except you can't check. Because
Yeah,
it wasn't...
get the dual records. It'll say win loss or whatever.
Where's that under? My profile or view profile?
Just scroll down.
It's 0. Oh wait.
Scroll down on the little scroll bar till you get to.
This is 6 days ago. Nope,
records.
didn't list it.
It didn't list it.
No.
Okay, well then it's neither a win nor a loss nor a tie. Doesn't even count it as a duel.
Balls. Whatever.
Yeah.
Still technically won. I have footage.
No, you-
Alright,
No.
I guess it's you and Zuper next or whatever.
Well, no, you can do it, because I need to finish another...
Alright.
touch up another deck.
What do you want to
Alright.
play, Zuper?
Well, I'm playing Booming Thunder.
How good is it?
Good is it? I couldn't tell you its speed. It might be okay. It might be good. I don't know.
Alright.
It runs a really vanilla old card. It does run one, but you know.
I will host with Meadowlches. This is going to be extra
I've got-
silly.
No idea what this deck is gonna do. Couldn't tell you.
Alright,
Okay, it's not the
let's
best of
go.
what I am, but it does the job. Yes. Mostly because
Anyway,
no, it doesn't really help. This doesn't help at all. What?
Meadowlche. It's plants. With the Meadowlches. Bet
What?
you weren't expecting that, were ya?
Predaplant? But O'Shea.
Ha ha ha. I got this idea online. Anyway, with that, I can add a nice Polymorph Fusion spell card.
I'm just confused if those even go together in any way.
They kind of do.
So, we've got Reflexia coming up. I don't think that's what it's called, but that's generally what people summon off the bat with Predaplant. Yep, that guy. Yeah, Chimera Reflexia.
Once per turn, I can target one monster on the field. Blah, blah, blah.
The level was saying that it's going to banish it when it's
Anywho. There's my beater.
That's such a tedious effect. Alright. That's a really gnarly first effect that thing has. And it can still battle the turn it does that, too.
Mhm.
Sure, typically you're not allowed to battle when you do that. Great Sarcophagus. Brave. Alright. Let's view my deck. See what I can add to help me with my life. Probably. Do I banish it face up or face down? Face up. Alright, just making sure. Alright. That gives you an idea what we're looking at.
Ah. Using that gold sarcophagus.
Actually, just for the sake of it, I'm gonna put counters on it so we fucking remember. But it's not meant to stay there, so you can't like get rid of it or anything, but you get the idea. It's not really gonna help me though.
Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boop-boo, Alright. Do I have another? I do not. Probably should add a second one to him. Oh well. What do I want with this?
Huh? Something you gotta think about.
Okay, that works. Okay, so I'm gonna go throw in Spore. I'm going to banish one other card. I guess I'm gonna grab Scorpio. That lets me special summon Spore, which I'm then going to tribute Spore so I can normal summon Pudding Cess. Oh, I have no monsters in your graveyard. Unfortunately, I do have some monsters in my graveyard, but that's fine. But for right now, I have Pudding Cess. Nice level 5. For the time being, she will do her thing. Alright. Cannot destroy any monsters at the moment. Alright, there's no way you'd run Mirror Force.
Alright. At least not right now. I mean... Alright, well... We can start by activating Thunder Dragon Streamer, so that you can't negate the activation of Thunder Monsters. Shit.
Okay.
Is this really... Now I understand why this guy has his...
Oh, you should also take an extra 500 because the Chateau gives me 500 attack.
Oh, whatever.
Make sure.
It barely matters. Oh, by the way, I do have one. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and discard this guy to the graveyard and then view.
Okay.
He only lets me add himself, but...
Gotcha.
And then...
Nice hand spell.
So if I do that, then I can and then that, which is okay. How do you work? What the fuck is that effect gotta be so obnoxious for? You going first really fucked me hard. It's mostly you going first and getting Chimera Falesia. Like, that is an insane card to get on turn 1 because it shuts down plays so hard. Because I can't really destroy it by battle because I would need to surpass it in attack points by 2,000 to destroy it by battle. And it will destroy anything that is lower or equal to its level with its effect.
Yeah. There's a lot of crazy strategies that are involved with Meadowlches just being
No, it
shoved
isn't.
into.
No, you're saying fucking Meadowlches.
Yeah, it's
No.
not being demonstrated right now. What you're seeing is
Nothing
how
about
plants are good.
Meadowlches here is a problem.
Nothing right now. No. But there are some weird strategies you can use with Meadowlche
Okay,
that cycle your plants back to your hand.
Let me look at this from a different angle, though. Okay, so if I do that, and then that lets me... Okay. Okay, I could do that. That's what I've got to do. Alright, so, discard this. Special summon this. Doesn't really matter. And then... From there, I can discard this, add this back to my hand.
Is that another Bolt Thunder Dragon effect?
No, these are all different Thunder Dragons. I can't use Bolt Thunder Dragon multiple times, but I other cards, obviously. Let me just check. No, that doesn't work as well as I thought it would. I'm fucking stupid. Well, I haven't
banish a
normal
Thunder
summoned
Monster
yet.
from your deck and get rid of Chateau.
Oh. How can you do that?
Thunder Dragon
you
Stream.
can target one spell trigger and banish one Thunder Monster from your deck, and if you get... Well, that's actually really quite useful, because all these Thunder Dragons have effects when they get banished. Okay. You do... What?
Are you in the duel still?
No, we're talking about cards.
We're talking about cards.
I
We're
wouldn't
just...
doubt it.
We're really into it, you know?
Look, it's you two. I wouldn't doubt it.
Alright. So we will...
What is
Can it
this
be any
field
Thunder
effect?
Dragon? No, it has to be Mert. Okay. Oh, whatever. So we're going to banish this, its effect, and then...
Oh, Fred a plan.
Out of it.
Okay.
And then I can pull up a... basically anything.
With who? Bestial Thunder Dragon?
Bestial Thunder Dragon's effect...
Keep in mind you can only
advantage.
use one Bestial Thunder Dragon effect per turn and only once that turn. You already discarded him to the graveyard.
Okay, do I have a different one that I could have potentially... now it's too late to say that, though. Does it... Can I do anything to really further extend my plays, though? Without that? I don't even know if there's any way to continue my plays right now. Well, again, I could do this. Alright. But does this help me? Not especially. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that was such an easy effect to have happen. That is not nearly as bad as I thought. And then I can I do that? Sure can. Alright. Dude, I didn't even realize this was so easy. Alright. The grave.
Are you using another effect from Bolt Thunder Dragon this turn?
Not from Bolt Thunder Dragon. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's to summon Super Bolt Thunder Dragon. Sorry. You know what I meant.
Must be fusion summoned or special summoned by attributing one non-fusion thunder.
It's allowed. I attributed a non-fusion Thunder Dragon. And then, just to check to make sure this is still legal... Oh.
You can beat his plant
And
now.
one you control. Yeah, but I can't use any of those again in my hand. Oh, no, I can. I still have one of them that I can use.
Wait, is that not once per turn? Oh, boy.
Okay. So then, I'm going to... You don't really need to worry about this because it's not going to do anything. I already used this effect, but...
Okay.
God damn it. Freaking let me do this. And then I'm also going to send one of these to the grave.
So wait, you
Just
threw
special
another
stuff.
Bolt Thunder Dragon?
No. No. That's just the effect of Thunder Dragon Lord that does that. Or special summon by banishing one Thunder monster from your hand and one Thunder Fusion monster you control except Thunder Dragon Lord. When a Thunder Dragon monster effect activates in the hand, quick effect, destroy one card on the field. So, this is perfectly legitimate. Alright, send that to the graveyard. He gains 500 attack. I destroy Rafflesia.
Okay.
Then I battle phase. Attack Meadowlches Pudding
Oh, jeez. How much damage does that do? 2,000?
He has 3,700 attack right now.
Gotcha.
Woo! I managed to get through that. I actually made a play happen.
That's pretty gross. Anyway. Oh, also, when he gets sent to the graveyard, the standby phase after, I can add Poly to my hand. Well, actually, it has to be from the deck, so go back to the graveyard. Anyway. Thanks. Anyway, Lone Fire Blossom's effect, I contribute.
Itself.
And then go grab a good buddy by the name of... Scorpio, which lets me send one monster from your hand to the graveyard.
So, and then you can summon one from your deck.
There we go. I'm gonna go grab Cobra. Hello, which lets me grab another Polymerization, which I do not have 3 for some reason. That seems like a mistake. Whatever.
You went to add super polymerization.
Ah, of course. Anyway, I can send the top card of my graveyard to the graveyard, which lets me grab...
Yeah, 7 Glow
Bulb. And let's see what I can do with this. So I have a couple different options.
I mean, you are running a weird amount of tuners, so I feel like you might have some synchros. I don't know. Then again, I guess Spore and Glow Up Bulb just kind of go in pretty much any plant deck.
He has a level 7 potentially on the board.
I could do that, but would that be smart?
I doubt it has 3,200.
Is that an effect on
No, that wouldn't be smart at all.
Alright. No. It's not. You don't need to look at the banish too much. You're worrying about that. The banish doesn't. I don't know. My banish do things in my banish zone. They just sit there and they have continuous effects in my banish zone. Trust me, that's a thing. Apparently.
Do they?
They don't. He's just checking my banish zone, and I
wouldn't doubt it, honestly. In the current meta, if cards had effect from banish.
Why Breakwit isn't broken. Welcome back.
Because it's kind of a waste. That's
okay,
why.
Well that's unfortunate.
Now click.
Its summon gets
from your
negated,
hand.
Oh wait,
so
why'd I
its effect
take?
will not activate. Just to let you know, its effect in the graveyard will not activate because it was never actually summoned.
Well, that's fine. In that case...
Now super activate Megamorph from your hand. And one of the most shittiest equipped spells.
If only Glow Bulb wasn't once per duel.
This happens so that I get to add this to my hand.
Wait, Global is only once per duel?
Yeah,
That's
Glow Bulb is once per
disgusting.
duel. Yep.
And it kind of should be, because it's kind of a really easy effect to trigger.
Yeah.
They should make it banish the top card from your deck, and that could be a balance. And you should do it face down so you don't know what you banish.
Alright, we're going to activate Thunder Dragon Fusion.
Mm-hmm.
I can shuffle these guys back into the deck.
Mm.
As well as one
let
from
you
my
shuffle
graveyard.
all your banished?
No, I can summon ones from my banished zone, field, or graveyard into my deck to fusion summon.
That's fucking stupid.
Oh, that's really powerful, and I love it.
That's what parallel world fusion is.
Shuffle. Guess what? I'm gonna get a second copy of... Oh shit, I'm dumb. I can't. Hold on. I actually have to pretty much reverse my plays because none of that was legal. I can't even use Thunder Dragon Fusion in this instance.
Hold on, as acting
That's
judge,
really funny.
super illegal play.
That means that I have to literally undo everything I just did.
Have fun with that one. Jesus Christ.
Like, in the middle of all of that, you should have told me, fuck, Zuper, you're an idiot, and I would have agreed.
I'm like, oh shit, he has to be doing something to get rid of his monster, and it's like, wait, that's not a link. Wait, what's going on here?
I'm really stupid. I know that I had one of these guys in my banish zone, and I also okay. And then
It was Thunder Dragon.
Everything.
Yeah, that's exactly.
That's everything.
Just summon a Thunder Dragon and win the duel.
Just summon a Thunder Dragon and win the duel. I mean, I'm not that bad. I'm not in that bad a spot even then. Just to make that clear, I didn't even need the Thunder Dragon fusion. I was just BMing, but nonetheless. Graveyard, special summon, another one from my... Can that be any Thunder Dragon monster? That can be this guy. No, hold on. Must first be fusion summoned, but you can, I think, put them in extra zones if they are summoned from the graveyard.
Yeah.
I believe that's how it works. It's only from the extra deck.
Graveyard, you can do it from anywhere.
So
it's only from the extra deck.
Then I can use it.
It has to go in the extra deck slot.
And then, because an effect was activated in the hand, I can target Glove Bulb, get rid of it, with Thunder Dragon Lord's effect.
I see. Wait, did you do it again, Zuper?
No, he didn't.
Super Bowl Thunder Dragon?
Can only be special... No.
No.
So what it is, Ross, when you're summoning Link or fusion monsters or anything from the graveyard, it doesn't have to go in the extra Link zone.
Yeah. So I special summon it from the graveyard via Avian's effect.
So if you Monster Reborn a fusion monster, it doesn't go to that zone. It goes to the regular monsters.
Oh,
that was a
that's
perfectly
stupid.
That's a perfectly legal.
Why'd they add that? I wish I knew that was
Konami.
a thing.
Well, you know.
I guess I just lose now. Cute.
Hashtag reasons. Battle phase.
Exodia
attack.
Yeah, that's stupid. Oh man. I
That's just
Meadowlches.
that's. I mean, did you even lose though? 26, 32. Is that's 48?
He didn't have a monster. Yeah.
No, that's 5,800. Yeah, you lose. Yeah.
That's stupid.
That's not that stupid. But I will admit that I was really dumb. Like, I took forever that one turn, but that should have been, like, a really easy thing to do. I didn't even realize how easy it is to summon Thunder Dragon Lord. Get any Thunder Dragon on the field, and then you can go Super Bolt into Thunder Dragon Lord with no particular problems. It's that easy to do.
Yeah, that's actually really fucking
Why the
stupid.
fuck is Thunder Dragon Fusion even a thing? I guess it's to recover things from your banish zone. But like...
Yeah, that's what it's for.
But man, you don't even care about
It also assumes you probably have a link.
Wow.
So they made Thunder Dragons competent. By the way, I did actually run generic Thunder Dragon. 3 copies of it in this deck. Because it is worth running.
So I hope you're ready for this hodgepodge of random nonsense. This
Aroma
deck is
Seraphie Jasmine is actually really awesome. Any deck that runs any plant-type monsters loves that card. It doesn't even matter if you got like one plant monster. Aroma Seraphie Jasmine is just that good. Black Rose Dragon?
Yep.
Hold on, why
It's
the
a
hell
plant.
did you... I'm confused, Russ.
Yeah.
You
Why
had
didn't
2
you
level
fusion into
3s and a
that?
level 1.
Yes.
You could have summoned Black Rose Dragon. I mean, I guess
could've.
Thunder Dragon Lord could save himself, though. He does have that effect.
Yeah, he just saves himself, and then you BM
Banish
the
2
shit out
cards
of me.
from- Yeah, well, I mean, it was going to happen
Brandon
anyway.
Plant would have worked if he didn't have the stupid solemn warning.
Well, you
Same
couldn't have
effect.
used its first effect, and I guess you could have battled it, though. Yeah.
Why couldn't I have used
Well, no,
his
but
first
you can't-
effect?
Because it's a higher level. It's got to be lower level than.
Oh,
Chimera.
okay. Yeah. Yeah, I could have battled it, and then you would have had to banish shit, and you would have taken life point damage.
Yeah. I don't know.
Also got Mathematician in here.
Fucking
And Jelly.
mathematician.
Got a bunch of cool stuff. What else do we got? Double Summon for that extra BM. Great card.
I didn't even realize, like, when I was constructing this Thunder Dragon deck earlier, I didn't realize how insane some of these cards actually are. Like,
this is a weird deck, but it's kind of fun.
well, you got...
It's just all the Meadowlches, but just given that little extra fun with Predaplants, which just gives it that little extra silliness.
Well, it's just weird, because basically what you're doing is you're nerfing your Predaplant deck, basically, is all that you're doing. Because it would be way better if it was just a solid Predaplant deck. Meadowlche kind of
disagree. Because Meadowlches, with their effect and their field spell, can get you to shuffle your plants back into your hand, which lets you reactivate their effects, which are really good for summoning more shit. While the plants get stuff into your graveyard, which the Meadowlches can just shuffle back into the deck or shuffle back into their hand.
They don't have that many cards that shuffle things back into their deck. That's like tiramisu.
They have a couple of them. I mean, the field spell, just to name one. Shuffle all Meadowlche back into your from your graveyard to the deck.
Meadowlche, not plant monsters. Meadowlche.
Yes, and the Meadowlche can shuffle. See, it has an effect. If a monster would be targeted by an effect, the Meadowlche, you can add it to your hand instead. So I add the plant monster back to my hand and then start the combos.
A monster in your graveyard would be returned to your deck by the effect of Meadowlche monster you can add to your hand. Sure, but there aren't that many Meadowlche monsters that are adding other, like, random cards into your hand.
Look, man, it's like the Purge, man. You just gotta accept
well, like,
that it
you're
works.
making an argument here, but, like, I've seen plenty of Meadowlche in my time. There aren't many that do that. They specifically remove themselves from the graveyard. That's what they do. They don't target other Meadowlches and remove them. That's tiramisu. That's, like, the one that does that.
Oh. All I know is it worked, at least a little bit, until I got BM'd.
Chimera Flessia. That's it.
Yeah, well.
That is such an insane card, though. Like, genuinely.
All right, Jaden, how about you take over?
Okay, I guess.
Alright. What was the second one I'm supposed to run? Danger Zone. Alright. Danger Zone is actually really fun, I think. So.
I'll run one of them. I don't know which.
You're not gonna
Chudy
say?
Train is playing. Maybe he's playing a train deck. Let's go see.
Maybe. Fucking love trains.
Gates
yeah.
of the Dark World and Envoy of Chaos. Ooh, Grapha, Dragon Lord of Dark World, and Reeling Karibo.
I could almost, if you told me that that was a danger deck, I would actually believe it, though. And there are reasons behind it.
Because danger decks are dangerously stupid.
Danger combos perfectly with Dark World. Like, my deck barely has any of the Dark World stuff in it, but, like, after I made it, I was like, man, those are natural fits with one another. What the hell, man? I, like, didn't even realize how insane those two work together. I dabbled a bit of Dark World, but not, like, a lot.
Dark World's sort of fun to run. You know what you're building.
Sure.
All right.
Dark Worlds are better now
Where
that they
the dicks
got
at?
more of those discard cards back into the game.
Yeah.
Hey, where's the fighting?
I don't know. Where is it?
Did you guys go into a traditional format? Are you playing GOAT?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, we're playing GOAT format.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch these guys GOAT formatting. With Gravekeeper Spy and Air Knight Parshath.
I'm pretty sure
are those on separate side of the field or on one side of the field?
Separate sides.
Okay, they better be on separate sides.
Oh, there's no mana cross out.
No mana cross.
All right, let's see. Oh, wrong format. Oh, there we go. I don't know what deck I'm using.
You don't know? At all?
Oh, Zuper, you weren't the first guy to join. I can't accept you.
Oh,
Oh,
I see.
Bossrosslp, I almost hit accept. You were close to us.
Alright, here comes.
Who was -9?
Potentially one of the guys who was gonna join the game there.
He was. He was the first.
Oh my god.
Alright, I
is
have
it?
no idea how to
That's-
run this.
That's almost like the worst possible way that this can start, though.
Yeah, I got a horrible draw. I can't click Call of George. I feel sad.
Alright, well, you know, you might as well try.
Danger.
Alright, go
Second.
ahead. Pick a card in my hand.
What do I do?
Just click on one of the cards in my hand.
Okay, I'll take that one.
Alright, well, it gets discarded. You don't have any spell and trap cards, so it doesn't really matter. But via Danger Bigfoot's effect, I do get to special summon him because you did not select Danger Bigfoot out of my hand appropriately. And when I do, I get to draw a card.
Huh.
That is, in fact, how that works.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, I need a good draw here. Oh boy.
Fucking 3,000 attack beat stick turn 1. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cute.
Right?
It's like my Predator plant.
I'll fucking well, no. Danger Bigfoot isn't as dangerous as Chimera Flessia, in my opinion.
No.
He's kind of easier
No.
to summon, though, by quite a bit.
Man, Danger Bigfoot
That's
would be
what
good
I
in a
can
level
do.
8 Dragon's deck.
I wonder if this guy-
Alright, I'm going to normal summon Lilith. Don't need to worry too much about it. Hold on, does that actually say resolve effect? What does that do? I want to see.
Which
Oh my
card?
god, they have a... Okay, so...
Yeah.
Choose... This is a really scumbag play what I'm doing, but... Alright. Choose one.
Did you just...
Oh, it actually does a random one. Alright, and then I send it to the grave. That's what it does. I have to attribute it to do that effect.
Oh. So, what happened?
Basically, I summon Lilith, I tribute it to use its effect to reveal 3 normal traps from my deck. Your opponent chooses one, and then I set it to my field.
So I don't
you.
choose a card. It already did?
I think it just chooses a random one on its own, regardless of what you think. Just,
that's
you know,
fine, I guess.
Slightly, whatever. So...
I'll
I
get the
can't
random
activate it
back.
because it just got set, obviously. Do I want to do this? It'd be fucking funny. I'll tell you that. It'd be hilarious, but I won't. So,
Don't hurt me.
just sit back.
Guess the watcher left.
Ow. Ouch.
During your opponent's turn, banish the card from your graveyard and get the next attack this turn for a monster your opponent controls. Alright, well that's useful for you. It's a nice stall card.
It is. God damn it.
I feel like you guys love playing cards where if they're in their graveyard, it just banishes them.
That's like half the cards, Ross.
I
Like,
know.
Yeah.
You say, I feel like you guys like playing cards like that. It's almost impossible to play cards these days that don't have that.
I feel like I've somehow managed to perfectly avoid them all.
It's like, that's
I play
like
cards
how
in
the
the graveyard.
graveyard meta came to exist because of shit like that. Like,
I'm not top decking the card I need, and that's unfortunate.
alright, well,
One of those strategies I see.
we're gonna, Danger
Just
Zone,
top.
which lets me draw 3 cards. And then I can. It's basically, it's Graceful Charity, but with the downside that one of them has to be Danger.
Do you have a danger card,
Shuffle
Super?
your hand into your deck.
Oh, it's terrible. That's why you activate it only when you have a Danger monster already in your hand.
But do you have a danger monster? You have to tell me.
I do, but I need to decide which one I want to discard.
Or you
that's
could just
not
say I
useful
don't and then put them
in the
all back in your
slightest.
deck.
What does this one do?
Bigfoot lets you target a face-up monster. Ooh.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a face-up monster.
Yeah, but you can target your own Bigfoot and destroy him.
Oh, that's a smart idea, or else I should take you up on that
Yeah,
offer.
actually, can you please do that? I can actually do something with not a 3,000 beat stick on the field.
You're funny. Alright, well, this guy's definitely going to the graveyard to get rid of that. Undoubtedly.
Yeah.
There
There goes my Call of the Haunted.
This, isn't
Wait, why
good.
did you discard him?
Because part of Danger Zone is
Oh,
you can
it's 2
discard 2
cards.
cards. One of them has to be Danger, not both. I guess we're gonna... Well... Yeah, we're gonna Danger Chupacabra. Its effect won't activate it, you don't have to worry about it. Normally it would, but in this case it won't.
Ooh.
Alright, well... We're gonna do this for funsies. Pinpoint landing. And then get prepared. There that boy is! Pick a card, any card.
Plus,
Ah, there you go. You got him. He still gets his effect when he's sent to the graveyard, but it doesn't help me in this instance.
In fact, it blows up your Bigfoot.
Doesn't say...
yeah, it,
Yeah, it says
no,
you
it's
can't.
your-
I don't have to.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you can.
You're correct.
So I don't have to do that shit. By the way, Pinpoint Landing will go to the grave because I did not successfully summon that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, close.
I know you're gonna maybe
Do I
that.
want to, though?
Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't want to. I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna negate that.
Alright. There you go.
That helps. Very not much.
Very not much. Ooh.
Ah, the most it can possibly help.
To be fair, I literally have the most bricky draw. Somehow, despite the fact that it looks like I'm winning, man, would I ever be.
Now it looks like the both of you have bricked. Anytime you have 5 cards in your hand even, and you both have 1 card on the field, it's just
Yeah.
oh yeah, this is
I super bricked.
Also, Jaden,
Yes.
where's your extra
Alright, I'm
deck?
gonna use Foolish Burial.
Oh, he has no extra deck. What the fuck, Jaden?
Wait! Oh, that's not good.
That's a really bad thing, Jaden. You don't have any extra deck?
That's
I
I'm
was
like, wait a
supposed to
minute.
have an extra deck, I guess it didn't save.
Sure. That's fun.
Good one.
Good thing this deck doesn't exactly need it, but
I mean, I don't even understand what Necro Garden is there for, but we'll fucking see. Initially, when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's a Destiny Hero card. It's not a Destiny Hero card. It's unrelated.
It's a garden deck. For garden.
I mean, Garden deck would be a really bad idea, considering there's, first of all, not that many. Second of all, the ones that exist suck.
we're
Well,
gonna,
it's a
we're gonna
garden
throw
name.
that.
Ah, there's Ubel.
There
There she
It's
is.
one of those decks.
She definitely, I can tell you, Ubel definitely does not need an extra,
An extra
deck.
deck.
Doesn't do
We're
much for
supposed to still
good
have
for
them.
her, but that said, you need some very, very, very specific cards to make Ubel work.
Yubel, obviously.
Banish that target if you do until the end phase. This card's a name original effect and that name. Okay. So yeah, it does get its effect. Gonna do anything with
Now, I wish I could.
Hey, but it only gets it till the end phase. So, I mean,
Yep, that's my problem here.
you do have to banish it, by the way, in order to do that. You do have to banish your belt.
Is it banish it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Attack monster, banish that target. If you do,
Yep.
name that name, original attack, effect, all that shit. It's a good card. Ish.
Yep.
But, you know, see if you do anything with it.
Suicide myself.
Good.
Oh.
Take 3.
It does gain Yubel's effects, and I think that if you were to okay, no, before damage
No,
it's
this one
only
is
if it's
when it's
attacked.
attacked.
Yeah. The only one that's allowed to do that, come to think of it, is
It's the third
Ultimate
form.
Nightmare. Yeah. Only Ultimate
Hmm.
Nightmare can suicide bomb.
Yeah, unfortunately I can't do anything, so kill me,
Alright.
please.
The effect is gone now on Phantom
Yeah.
Chaos.
I
Alright.
bet
I
you
want a
Bell
rematch,
didn't see that
and
coming.
so I
I've got
hopefully
fun
get a better
card for
deck.
you, Jaden.
I hate you.
Pick a
Alright, that
card,
one.
any card. That card? Alright.
Yep.
Doesn't do it. And I special summon Bigfoot.
Yep.
Fucking danger Bigfoot.
All these Bigfoot shows, Super found 2 Bigfoot in the
It
span of
just-
10 minutes.
I got
3 Bigfoot.
all 3 of my Bigfoot.
Three.
Big fats.
I only drew a single Chupacabra and no other danger monster.
What a great
Dangerous.
danger deck. Really shows off the quality of this deck.
You know what's even funnier? Is I could have even negated some of the shit that he did.
So,
I just didn't.
what I'm getting from this is that the meta to run against Bigfoot is a magic cylinder, and you basically win.
That's not necessarily true.
I wouldn't doubt it.
All right, well,
Oh,
then-
is it a
Hand of
Nephthys?
Nephthys.
deck?
What? What is this deck? Huh? Drew one
Weird.
card and one other with someone sick from it. Why are you dabbling those into a Yubel deck?
Oh, I get
Alright.
it. He took our deck shuffle program and just added a bunch of random cards to it.
But
Yeah, that's what I
Nephthys
did.
is such like a weird archetype to add into a Yubel deck.
Yubel kind of works in Nephthys, depending on what you're doing with the Nephthys. Alright, Super, you can BM.
I could of course kill him right here and now if I chose
This is
to.
that Yu-Gi-Oh situation in which Yugi fought my Valentine and forced mine not to attack, thus allowing him to win.
You can't attack because what you see.
Oh, okay, well,
Is
you
that
have
is
the
that the reason? All right, well then I win then.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
But you see, I can draw one more.
That's how
card.
you fucking know that your opponent has lost, is when they say, but you see.
I mean, you're the one who made that a thing.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not trying to fucking deny that that's the truth. I'm just saying that's how it works out, generally speaking. But watch me be wrong in this instance.
This is fucking Air Force, I'm gonna...
Not so fast.
Are you...
Scapegoat. I mean, hey, stop 2 attacks. That does
Alright,
something.
good tokens. I love them.
I'm gonna just put 2 because you're destroying the rest.
Obviously, yeah. All right. Turn. This is like an ungodly shitty draw as well. Like I'm still performing
this
decently
is a
because I got a
shitty
bunch
draw,
of Bigfoots.
Peter.
Bigfoot, by the way, like he's a real powerhouse, but basically every other danger card has like garbage attack. So literally, it's just Bigfoot. That's the one, you know, that has the attack, and I drew 3 of him.
Can you link summon someone?
But you
with two
see,
big
Zuper,
fats?
give me another turn and not attack my
Oh my
scapegoat.
god, I actually thought of that for a second. I was like, okay, but he has 2 tokens. He'll totally link summon. And then I just now realized he doesn't have an extra deck.
Yeah.
He can't do that.
Yeah, this is why I needed an extra deck
You could have
because I did have
like
one-
two
Hey.
spicy links.
Hey,
spiders
Jaden.
out of that.
Danger! Chupacabra! Select a card.
Oh, so what happens if I guess right or wrong?
Bad
If you
shit
guess...
either way.
It gets an effect either way. If you guess right, I summon it. If you guess wrong and you... Or rather, if you guess right, it goes to the graveyard, but then its effect activates because it was sent to the graveyard. And if you get it, okay, I just discard that, and then I get special summon.
Ah, effect failure.
There's that effect
Yeah,
wheeler I don't need to worry about.
And you get to draw a card.
Yeah. And yep, because of that, I do get to draw a card. You are correct. And then I get Realm of Danger. Fantastic.
Oh no.
It's actually a really not scary field spell. I only run 2 copies of it because it's not
It can
even that
attack directly.
good. Yes, but that's not good unless you have Bigfoot. Now I have 2 Bigfoots, but nonetheless.
I mean,
Anyway,
I still
yes,
win.
I-
I live for 1 turn.
Anyway, yes, I do select one of my Bigfoots that can attack directly.
Yeah.
These
That's
2 get destroyed and then you
3,000,
take
obviously.
3,000. Yep. Realm of Danger is like... I don't even think it's a good field spell in my opinion, actually. It's like, it seems a lot scarier than it is a lot of the time. Note, Jaden. That Bigfoot does not prevent you from attacking me directly.
Which means if you can play 3 monsters, they get over 3,000
Yeah,
to
if by
1,500
some
attacking
miracle
directly.
that happens.
You just get
Yeah.
soul charge.
Here,
on
let me just.
steroids.
Oh man, that's her.
He gets
Alright, well, you know.
berserk
I
soul.
target Bigfoot with Realm of Danger.
Yeah, and you just hit me for 3.
Okay, I want you to see my hand though, just so you can understand what I mean when I said that I could have negated your shit, but it's bricking really hard for me.
Oh.
Hey Russ, I don't know if you can see my hand right now,
Can't.
but I'll show
You gotta play all them.
2
Okay.
Ashes of Blossom and 1 Ghost Over. 1 Twin Twister.
What the fuck is
This
that?
is the
hand?
level, I drew like all my fucking hands.
So literally, Jaden couldn't have done anything.
Oh, pretty much.
No.
I mean, I'd say that I
Or
bricked pretty
rematch.
hard 'cause my combos couldn't happen, but I got all the tools in the world to make his combos not happen.
Okay.
I want a rematch. I don't
Are you
even
sure?
care if it's against Bigfoot. As long as he doesn't draw Bigfoot again.
Oh, is that how it
Okay,
works?
here's what we'll do. I'll accept rematch offer, and if I draw Bigfoot in the opening hand, I instantly win. We'll just say that's the rule.
Okay. It's like super obelisk or super Exodia.
Super Exodia. You get 1 card. But if you get more than 1
But
Bigfoot,
it's really
you get
not-
to keep dueling.
By the way, in my opening hand last game, I got 2 Bigfoots, and that's why I was bitching when I got my opening hand. That's really fucking shitty for a danger deck to
All right,
start
is it
that
there?
way. No Bigfoot. So,
Oh,
Nice.
boy.
The duel continues.
alright. Well, it's Jaden's turn, not mine. But
Just gonna... Boom.
Card traitor. Wait.
Well,
Card
that's not what I meant to
card
do.
trader?
Card Trader.
Who the fuck plays card trader?
It's
see
garbage
anything?
magical mallet. That's the beauty of
Jaden,
it.
is this just a what is this?
It's...
Dude,
Okay, I see. I was gonna say, I was like, aren't you shuffling that back into your deck? No, you just accidentally...
hit to the graveyard, yeah, instead of set.
Wow, that's fantastic.
You know what's a
Alright,
better
activate.
idea than playing card trader?
Endpoint landing, set that.
Playing
No.
40 cards
set
that are good
this,
that you want
and
instead
then
of playing
reveal.
card trader.
Go ahead, pick a card.
Fucking
Alright, I have a 1 and 3. This is that one.
Oh, thanks, Jaden. That's what happens instead. This card is destroyed by the graveyard special summon from the graveyard. Oh, also I still get to summon Danger
Yeah.
Chupacabra and draw a card, and then I draw another card off of Pinpoint Landing happening.
your opponent returns exactly 2 cards from their hand to the bottom of their deck in any order. What a fucking bullshit.
Well, normally, but it wasn't their effect that made that happen, so it's only the first effect. But I still ran it anyway because it's a 2300 beat stick with no downside. So,
Getting all these beat sticks, I don't need in my life.
Oh yeah, that Chupacabra is a real beat stick. Look at him.
I'd rather have the Chupacabra than the 2300 beat stick.
That's what I'm saying. Like, 2300's not even that big of a wall.
2300 isn't even scary, but...
Civ the Gunner, Warlord of the Dark World isn't that bad.
Sad thing is I don't even have like another thing like, to extend my plays or anything. That's basically what I can do.
You don't want to summon from the extra deck.
Hold on, does this
Apparently
work?
you don't either, Jaden.
I really don't, no.
You know what's...
Also, can we talk about how your deck also goes over the 40 card limit? On top of that, 45.
Okay,
What about the
so-
40 card limit?
Here's a question. I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but if you set a quick play spell, can you activate it the turn you set it?
Yes, it's a quick play spell.
Yeah, I thought so.
I think so.
All
It's a
right.
quick play as well.
So the reason why I'm saying that, Wind Twisters.
Yeah, why wouldn't
Boom,
you be able
boom.
to activate... You can activate spell cards if you set them. It's still
And
your
then I'm
turn.
just going to special summon this guy and attack. That's what would happen.
Are you sure you don't want to get rid of card traders?
No, I'm not going to. I'm going to get rid of this and Limit Reverse. Those are both really obnoxious for me.
Yeah.
Call the Haunted. Yeah.
Alright, Jaden, so this is even more fucked than last time.
This is absolutely more
Yeah.
fun. There's no way you look at this
It's
as
so
more
fucked
reasonable.
for a second there. I thought Twin Twister was one of his
Treeborn
attacking
Frog?
monsters.
You don't like my Treeborn Frog?
This is the type of draw I was expecting to get with Danger.
Jaden, is this a But You See deck? Oh, guess we'll never get to know what that card was.
Okay, hold on, Jaden. Before you get to do that, go ahead and put that back on top of your deck then, because Ash Blossom can make that happen.
Yep.
So you get to shuffle a card into your deck to do nothing. Lovely
Can you
Ash
do that
Blossom
on
effect.
draw phase?
Not on draw phase, but with Card Trader, because it's standby phase. I don't think...
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
it has to be a
standby.
card effect that triggers that, adding
okay.
to your hand.
Well,
Gotcha.
fuck me then.
Cute. What was the card you had?
Not the card I needed.
I mean, let's see here. Anyway, well, you know, hey. Boop. Boop.
But you see, if you don't kill me... No,
No, I'm gonna kill you.
You can't kill me, cause... anime protagonist powers.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
if you play Card Trader, it activates...
The sad
its
thing
hidden
is,
effect.
by the way, if you want to know what this card was, Morphing Jar.
I actually want you to flip that. Flip it!
I'm not
Flip it.
gonna do it. No.
My anime protagonist powers make you. Flip the card, Super. Flip it.
Alright, how about you
No.
accept the loss and then see what happens?
See, Morphing Jar is actually competent in this deck because all the danger cards like to be discarded anyway.
This is what I drew, Super. Or Ross.
Fucking you, Bell. Well, that would have been a really shit draw anyway off of Card
Yeah.
Trader. Yeah, I
No,
didn't even
that's
need to
what I
do that. You
drew.
can't do anything with Ultimate
No, that's
Nightmare.
what I drew before the card trader effect.
Oh, okay. So
This
you
is
instantly
what
use
I-
Card Trader to mill that back because that is a pile of shit to draw into.
So, Jaden,
Yeah.
tell me, what is the point of this deck?
This is what I said.
Okay. Is
Get
it a
at
Yubel
least
deck?
this out.
Yes, but alright, so at least you've got limit removal. Limit reverse. I'll give you that. Limit reverse is like probably the #1 way to make Yubel happen. But still, it's I'm not seeing it in your deck. With, like, the random Nephthys cards? I don't know.
Yeah, what the
And
fuck
that.
is going on?
Okay. After this card is destroyed by a card effect, that's a greater special when you did. But I wouldn't destroy it by a card effect. It's only 2,400 attack.
I would.
Oh, I see. But that's
So every
just...
time at the end of my turn, I destroy it when it comes back.
Because,
All your
incarnate. I see.
Yeah.
And so the other Nephthys card was specifically to get that thing out with ease, I guess? Yeah. I don't know. I'm fucking... I mean, yes, it does summon itself repeatedly, and it basically makes it neither player can use spell and trap cards. But what's fun about that is I am not playing the deck for you to use that against.
Yeah.
The spell and trap cards are just not important to this deck.
Alright. Who am I playing
Also,
next?
I did have one of these as well. So even then, like, if you would try to summon something from a graveyard, Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion would stop that. So.
Yeah.
That's the type of deck you're looking at. Alright, it's back to Ross and Jaden, I think.
Alright, Jaden, you got your choice between Nephthys and Bellatrix.
Not the trick deck.
Alright, nerf this. It is.
Okay.
Ooh,
Please
that
play
might
that
actually
deck
work.
again, Jaden. That seems pretty
I think I know what I'm going to go out of the order of what the list randomizer said, but if you're going to make me fight Traptrix, I consider it legal anyway.
Are
I
you
think I know
hosting?
what deck I'm
Yes,
gonna
you are.
Because it actually might get benefit off of you using Traptrix crap against me.
I'm using a deck that's been featured in a thing.
Wait, did you actually make a solid Nephthys deck though, Ross? Like,
Nope.
okay, just the title. I thought that you said
Nerf
Nephthys.
this.
Oh, nerf this. I heard it as Nephthys, and I was like, yeah, but that deck
is.
kind of sucks.
It's spelled Nerf this. Anyway, gain 1,000.
Oh, okay. I was just like looking at Nephthys, and I was going, that seems like a pretty shitty archetype, honestly. Like, everything about it, I was just like, I don't think this deck works. Dragonic Diagram?
What?
Are you running True Draco or True King monsters?
What?
Okay, I want to note, this is a card I don't understand. Because a lot of decks, I mean a lot of net decks, run Dragonic Diagram, and I don't understand why. They'll run like one True Draco card in their entire fucking deck, and they'll run 3 copies of Dragonic Diagram, and I don't understand why. It has no additional effects. It's just for those specific cards. Once per turn, you can destroy one card on a card in your hand, and if you do, like, I just don't get it. What purpose? I guess if you really want to discard a card, it kind of lets you do that, but it isn't discarding. It's
Read that effect
destroying a
one
card
more
in your
time.
hand.
You can destroy one other
One
card you
card.
control in your hand.
Or
So
in your
let's
hand.
go back one duel. Jaden, remember Ubel?
Yeah, that would actually be pretty good.
Destroy.
Well, no, because it has to be on the.
Yeah,
it has to be
Bell
on the
says
field
on
for
the
its
field.
effect to activate.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's a bad example. But there are cards that activate their shit off being destroyed.
I guess. I'm thinking like a Dino Wrestler deck runs Dragonic Diagram, and I'm trying to think of any monster that even applies to. And I can't really think of any, because none of the Dino Wrestlers do it. They have effects in the graveyard that you can like banish them, but none of them like get effects when they're destroyed.
No, okay, no monster. What does that do on my draw?
Awakening of Nephthys, all Nephthys. I think he's just flipping it up for now.
Okay, now let's see, what can I do in this turn?
Okay, that's simple enough. He's flipping it face up so that if you were to destroy it by like Twin Twisters or some crap, he still gets its secondary effect.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. I am going to...
Awakening of Nephthys into that fucking Phoenix of Nephthys that Jaden was using. Because then you actually get positive benefit from the effect of, but destroy it during the end phase.
Okay.
See,
So
like,
I'm going to use Draconic Diagram
Alright.
to...
Destroy.
Hold up. I need to think about how I want to do this.
You can destroy Awakening of Nephthys if you really feel like it.
I
as
can.
well.
I don't want to show the deck. I want to view the deck.
I mean, as soon as one of my cards is revealed, you'll know what deck I'm running. Or Zuper might. I don't know about Raw. Like, Zuper will definitely know the archetype. Ross probably will too.
That'll do. Okay, I am
What you doing there,
going
Donkey?
to bomb this. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bomb this card from my hand. It's going to be Enlightened of the Nephthys to activate Draconic Diagram's effect to go and grab my good old buddy Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo-boo, True King. That guy. After which this effect, if it is destroyed from my hand, I can special summon this monster in defense, or this thing. During your next standby phase after this card was destroyed by a card effect. Okay, so I have to wait a standby phase, but that's fine.
Yeah.
And that does get you that guy, but surprisingly, despite the appearance of the Nephthys cards, I don't know that any of them are fire attribute. Some of them might be, but they look like they'd be fire, but I think a lot of them are wind.
Yeah, I think their winds are light-based.
True King Azimut, or whatever the fuck his name is really nice if you are running fire attributes, though. You know. Got anything else for us, or is that the turn, or?
Okay. So I'm going to destroy 2 monsters from my hand. That's going to be my good buddy Fire
That's
King
once per
High Avatar
turn.
Garunix.
It's
That's
once
going to
per
be
turn.
Draconic
Lava
Diagram
Golem.
is once per turn, Ross. That is once per turn.
King Agnemund is not once per turn.
I see. Destroy those 2.
So anyway, because Fire King Avatar guy was bombed,
Okay,
I can
It's
special
only
summon
during
that
the
card
next
from
standby
yeah.
phase, not now. Destroy all other monsters on the field when that happens.
Do you understand why this is called Nephthys? Anyway, since I use 2 fire monsters, I can destroy up to 2 monsters and enter face up on the field, including a fire monster. I can special summon this card. And if you do that, you can banish
it has
1
to be
monster
face
from your
up,
opponent's
right?
field or graveyard if both the destroyed monsters were fire. And they both were. So that gets banished.
Okay.
So goodbye. Ah, Cubics.
Yeah.
Cubedix. Anyway,
Wow.
this guy does get 300
Fucking
attack.
Cubic.
Yeah.
Alright, well, get prepared to read some of the longest monster effects in the fucking game. There's a reason I never made a Cubic deck. I
Because
hate
their
them.
effects are long. So what's the attack?
3,200.
Okay.
How many fire attribute monsters do you run, by the way?
Quite a lot.
Twin sisters.
Oh, okay. I was just making
Okay.
sure.
Alright, that's bombed. And while this is bombed, I can grab any Nephthys monster I want and special summon it for my hand,
But it's
deck, or
destroyed
graveyard.
in the end phase.
Yep.
Of this.
So let me think about this one. Who do I want to go grab?
I mean, I could think of the obvious one, but, you know.
So it gets destroyed during my end phase or yours?
Your end phase, Jay.
Mine, right? Okay.
It's just the end phase of the turn in which it was destroyed.
I think I'm going to go grab you for now.
And that's
Hey,
the
it's
obvious
that
one to
card
go
we
with.
already-
As it gets sole benefit from that destroy during the end phase effect.
All of them do, actually.
Yeah, but that's a really powerful, like, a really potent effect, I guess. Because it comes back every fucking turn, and it destroys all spell and trap cards.
And you notice I now have the combo of both it and the other one.
Uses a meteor.
Okay.
Cubic vessel. I'm gonna activate his effect. Send a card to the grave.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these are really at the bottom, huh?
Wow. Duza could come in as an 1800 beat stick with his effects. Ooh.
I know.
I'm really hoping you have an alternate plan for this, because holy fuck would that be terrible.
Well, my 1800 beat stick, you don't like it? And then I'm gonna activate Cubic Wave.
Okay.
I'm gonna target Duzu and the True King. So my monster's attack is doubled, and your monster's attack is half.
Okay, take your pick.
I just said the
He
True
already
King.
chose one.
Okay.
Yeah.
This guy? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my god, I just now processed what Ross said when he said combo with the other guy. Holy fuck, that's an obnoxious combo.
I bomb the field every turn. Neff, this!
But you only get one monster.
You are
That's
correct.
it. That's all you ever get, is one monster.
You are correct. Hey, Zuper, do you want to see what's in my hand? I'll reveal it just because it's funny.
Oh no.
It's not even useful in the slightest. It's just hair. Was that a meme choice, or is it there, like, for a reason?
It's a bit of a meme choice. There's a couple different meme choices in this deck.
Okay.
Okay. 3,200 versus my 1,450.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's going to be...
You can totally disrupt that. Actually, he chose a different one, I guess, now. Not 1450, but instead it's 1200.
No, I'm attacking the one that would bomb my spell and trap.
Yeah, he has now realized the error of his stupid, like, yeah, he definitely would want to go for that one.
It's a permanent effect. Like, the attacking points don't revert. It's permanent.
You keep that attack permanently? That's insane.
Yeah, it's permanent.
So...
Anyway, so how much was... That was 800?
Yeah.
Well, that's actually just crazy, because if you activate its effect first, then it's 1800 times 2, so
Yeah,
3600
that's what I did.
Anyway.
permanently.
It's permanently 3600.
So
Yep.
I could go grab Enlightened of Nethys, because technically it would be destroyed by card effect, but just assume that it's already going to be destroyed. The only one who's really going to matter
The only thing, yeah,
is
basically,
going to come him.
High Fire King.
Alright, bomb
Fuck
everything on the
water.
field. He's also gone,
Why do you bomb everything on the field?
because
High
that's his
King
effect.
Avatar's effect when he special summon from the graveyard, destroy all monsters.
Just bombs
Except
everything.
itself.
Yep.
Okay, so
Got a
Let me
spell
see
on
if I
track
can read.
to save you? I don't know, maybe.
yeah. Let me see if I'm reading this right. No,
That's unfortunate.
I don't think so. Wait. So, what's effect getting special summoned?
Actually, those don't loop infinitely, I don't
Yeah,
think.
wait, which card is destroying my field? This one
High
is
King
special
Avatar.
summoned, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually do have a way to stop that.
You can. With
Um,
the card effect, you can stop that.
I can banish Cubic Wave, and any number of cubic monsters from my graveyard. It got sent to my hand, not banished. Giving High King a cubic.
Okay. Why does
oh,
Duza come back?
It negates his effect, and it can't
Why?
attack.
He comes
That's
back
creepy.
because the effect...
Was
it's
negated?
yeah,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
effect was negated, so therefore...
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, there's not much that can be done about that.
And I still have my,
Did you not see the Dark Hole, Jaden?
stick. Oh, did he Dark Hole?
Yeah,
Yes.
that just happened.
Yeah, no. I can't do anything to that.
Anyway, because of Dark Hole, he's going to get to come back next turn. And
Next
bomb
turn during the
everything again.
standby phase, but you don't get fuck all on your field this turn.
You're correct, but he has 2 cards in his hand.
You could be surprised what a deck can
Traptrix
do
can
with
do.
2 cards.
You are correct, but...
I mean, if one of those cards happens to be, I don't know, fucking something that summons a few
Yeah.
tokens.
Right now,
no.
Enlightened of Nethys and Fire King High Avatar Garunix are the 2 that are coming back every turn.
Alright.
Okay. Wow,
No
Foolish Burial
response,
Goods.
I'm assuming.
I don't have anything that... No. I remember I showed you Wicked Eraser. He's not exactly a hand
Yeah.
trap.
I mean, he
Hey,
can't
you
be if he
never
really wants
know.
to be.
I mean, unless I have a graveyard trap, I'm just not thinking of.
What deck would I have run against this?
Oh, did you blow up Agnimazon? No, you didn't.
I just realized
Oh,
if I had fought Ross
Yeah,
against
Agnimazon's effect actually lets me grab a fire worm. Do I even have a worm? I don't think I do. That's probably
probably
something.
not.
Uh,
Non-fire worm.
Oh, I
by the
do.
way, not fire. It has to be non-fire.
Non-fire worm? Okay.
Yeah.
It's just True King. Is the only... Wait! Oh, I do! I do! Just one. I forgot about that guy. I am so smart. Anyway, this guy gets to come to my hand. That's all it is.
Oh, but I just realized if I had fought Ross in this duel, you know his whole like strategy of things coming back from the graveyard? The deck that I would have used,
Stops things
none
from
of that
coming
would
to the
happen.
grave.
Yep.
It would have been an exact counter to exactly what Ross is doing. in this
Anyway,
instance.
so this guy gets to come back. Again, I would
And
also
why does
pull
he
back
come back?
because I
He
blew
was
him up
destroyed
with
by
Dark Hole.
No,
When he's destroyed by a
wasn't
card
he
effect, he
never-
just comes back.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you Dark Hold, that's right.
Yep. Also, Nephthys would have come back, but he got bombed by my card, so he will come back next. Standby phase again. Anyway, Circlet of the Fire King lets me blow up a monster I control, and one fire monster in my graveyard, I can special summon the second one. So say hello to this guy. He's back again. And that guy will come back next turn, yet again, for more fun.
because of getting destroyed by a card effect.
Yep.
What card, by the way, did you send to the graveyard with Foolish Burial Goods? Anything? I don't even think you sent anything with Foolish Burial Goods.
Yeah, did you, Jaden?
Oh, wait.
What?
No, he banished Cubic... Okay, that second Cubic Wave is the one he sent.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
gotcha.
expensive.
Anyway. So yeah, I just have this guy. But bam.
Yeah.
29 hundo.
I mean, if you really
got
felt
a
like it,
pretty
you
bad
could actually
starting.
stop him from... You could have used Cubic Wave to stop that from happening as well.
What? Not the attack. Oh, right, yeah. I
Yeah,
could've
it makes it
stopped
so they
the
cannot
attack.
attack as well. So,
I
Yeah.
would have gotten bombed next turn anyway.
yeah, it doesn't particularly matter. It's just, it's
Blocks
worth
the
noting
damage.
that it is technically feasible.
So this is a fun, silly deck. It's very bricky, but it's funny. It's no one gets to play cards the game.
Again, though, I have a deck that kind of exactly... The deck I would have
Oh,
played against this,
absolutely.
100% is the exact counter to this deck. It's actually hilarious how much of a counter it works. I mean, it's not perfect, I guess, because you could still... I guess, like, Agnimazud is a big enough beat stick that he might be able to do something, but other than that,
Fact. Any response?
Nope.
I think Ross is running the type of deck that runs hand traps.
Yeah.
'Cause it's
I might
kind
have a
of-
hand trap or two in there, but not right now. I'm busy having fun with my nuke. So I only think I'll have one fireworm if you manage to get over
Man,
this
if
guy.
only this card's effect was by, your effects too, that'd be so much better. But my monster gains, 400, because I have two different, cubic monsters, or two different,
Okay.
monsters' names. So it is at not 60. It's at 2,000.
Ooh.
He is a strong boy.
He is a strong boy.
He's unfortunately going to be a very dead boy once you resolve to the standby phase, so it's up to you what you do with that.
Yeah.
Well, again, he can make that not a very dead boy, but the problem is, if he does that, then Agnimazud just sticks around, He has a way already to negate the whole destroy all monsters on the field thing.
Which is...
But
Yeah.
if he does that, then
Cubic
you
wave.
get two monsters that you would not have ordinarily gotten. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Cubic Wave do something?
Yeah, when it's banished, that's
Yeah,
what I'm talking
It
about.
negates your effect, and you can't attack me.
You can banish this card and any number of cubic monsters. It's already banished. Did you have another one in your graveyard?
No,
oh,
I
you
have
did.
two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you place a cubic counter on Agnimazund?
No, because I haven't
Okay.
banished it from
Gotcha.
the grave.
But I
Okay.
was just talking about how, if you did summon the Fire
Yeah.
King Avatar, he could technically stop it from bombing the field. It just wouldn't be necessarily a preferable result for that to happen. keep his one garbage monster and give you 2 good monsters plus. Yeah, it's just not
Okay.
a smart move.
And then, boom, do this.
Hmm.
Now it is a
2,800.
no, it's
It
a
would
bigger
be-
beat stick.
How many did you send? Just the one?
It's only one, but there's now 3 different cubic monsters, so it's another 200. So it's
Only for the
3,000.
ones you send. You only sent one.
No, Deuce's effect is you can make this card gain 200 attack for each monster with a different name in your graveyard.
Ah, gotcha.
So there's
So it
3
can.
different names.
Look at that.
Yee.
So that gives it exactly 100 attack higher.
Ouch.
I did damage. That's what
Anyway, if
matters.
this card is destroyed by a card effect, it was not. So there you go.
Oh. Now I just have to find a way to get my goddamn seed onto the field.
That's what she said. Alright. The effect resolves.
Does not have permanent attack gain. Well, I think cubic
Uh,
attack gain.
Nephthys would come back.
Yeah.
yeah, no cubic wave it, so its effect is negated.
So that means you do actually get the Nephthys thing
Okay.
because he is negating the destruction. Should note that your guy only has. Oh wait, no, it's during either player's turn. But the problem is you'll have less cubic monsters, so it'll be harder. Let's see here.
Now it's a 2800 beat stick again.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 2800.
I can still live Fire King.
Can Ross overcome the 100 attack point barrier?
Find out next time on Yu-Gi-Oh! Wait. Find out now. Just look at this monsters I could have summoned and didn't. Oh,
Okay.
so good.
Oh, look at all those cubic monsters. Whoop-de-doo.
Is there even a cubic extra deck? I don't think there is.
I think there is. I think there's like 1 or 2 links, maybe? I don't know.
If there are, I didn't run them.
Okay. In that case, what I can do is I could probably pull you
Do they
out.
have any tuners? They might be synchro in some ways. You would think that Cubic Seed would be a tuner if there was tuners, though.
Yeah, if there were synchro. I do have link monsters, I just can't summon them.
Let's do a quick check. Cubic Yu-Gi-Oh! See if they got any extra deck monsters.
Who, Nephthys? They do.
No,
No,
cubic.
Oh, Cubic.
I'm checking to see if Cubic has any extra deck cards.
I doubt it does, but I can't remember.
It's not mentioning it there. Cubic cards. What do we got? That does not help much.
Ross, you should end your turn and not do anything so I can not die.
Ah, that's a good idea. I like it.
I do too.
Yeah. Alright. In that case, let's go take a look. Do field spells count as continuous?
They
No.
are not.
Okay.
They do not
What,
have the
does
little
something give you a
circly
field spell?
icon. It's got to be the infinity icon, not the
Okay.
field spell icon.
Also, don't forget your Fire King has a token on it, so it can't attack or use its effect. So, no more bringing that thing back.
That's true. Well, hold on. So if it's destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, so both of those things have to resolve. Its effect is not active when it's on the field, but in the graveyard it is, so only half of that condition was supplied.
Yeah, so therefore it can't activate.
Yeah, so it cannot summon itself again. In fact, it shouldn't have summoned itself again earlier either, because you did use Cubic Wave on it the first time as well.
Oh yeah. Judge! Judge!
What happened?
We realized the
You
Garnet
shouldn't
shouldn't
have
have even summoned itself again.
Yeah,
last
you should have
time.
been able to summon
one
itself.
time.
Why?
Because it used Cubic Wave on it, and that would actually make it so that when it's destroyed by... Because it doesn't have an effect anymore. When it's destroyed by a card effect, it will not come back. Because it no longer has an effect.
Theoretically, I should have 2 cubic vessels on the field now. Oh no, because you still...
But we didn't call you on that ruling at the time, so it's way too late
2
now.
turns ago, yeah.
It's one of those things where in Yu-Gi-Oh! If you don't call somebody on the rulings from 2 or 3 turns ago, you just have to deal with it, because it's too much effort to go back 2 turns and fix it.
Okay, what I think I'm going to do...
You know, sometimes Ross gives us shit for taking a while with his turn.
Right?
Oh, wait, no. That won't work.
Ross, it's been like 8 minutes.
I'm sorry,
That's not even
but I'm really
an
thinking
example.
hard about this one.
Well, just to, clear some shit up, Garnix may not attack this turn. So, even if you were to buff its attack somehow, it could not attack.
It can't attack ever.
Yeah. So, if you had some strategy to increase its attack, that will not work.
Garnix is a dead monster that I can hit, but he can't. But it's me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know. Oddly enough for us, I think you're in some weird spot where Jaden has somehow managed to counter you, but you might have a Link monster or something. I don't know. You can trip.
I don't think he... Well, no, because he doesn't have 2 fire... He doesn't have 2 of the same types. But
Well, they don't have to be the same type though. Like if he runs like land
Well, if you
4
have
or
2
this or
effect
something,
monsters.
that's like the
Yeah.
same thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I sometimes like when I if I'm gonna run a deck with like a lot of different attributes, sometimes instead of something like Mrs. Radiant, I will run like land
Okay.
Forest instead.
Gotcha.
It's the same thing. But
Alright, in that case, I think I'm just going to do this and be pretty nice and simple. I'm going to tribute him to summon Dynamis Knight, True Draco Fighter.
Yeah, that only requires 1 tribute.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Okay. Okay.
That said, his effect may not do anything at all.
he's
And-
also not strong enough to...
Yeah, he's also not strong enough to beat Duza either.
Okay. So, don't know if I can still win at this point. So this card might be worth it.
I mean, you might have a chance. Ross is in the lead in terms of sheer life points, but your field presence is technically stronger. Not by much, but technically.
Set it. I don't think Draco Fighter has an effect from Grave now. It's just when I would activate an effect. Also, I'm not activating my effect this turn. I'm gonna hit you
Okay.
for 300.
What the fuck is this hand? Seriously?
That's what I said. Now does Enlightened of Myth have an effect from the grave? By card effect, so I can hit it safely.
So now it doesn't come back either.
Woo.
I want you to look at this disgusting hand that all of a sudden just started
This is
bricking.
what happens when you run bricks in your deck.
Yeah, well. When I get the same brick 3 times in a row.
Did you have 3 Wicked Erasers? Oh my god, you really have 3 Wicked Erasers. Okay, but why would you run 3 Wicked Erasers?
I don't think I need 3, to be fair.
No.
If you're gonna run any Wicked Erasers, run 1. Just 1, if you're gonna run any. I'm not even sure I would recommend running 1, but hey, if you're gonna run it, run 1.
Let's clear you up 2,800, even the playing field.
And that's not really even, but okay.
Still not quite even. Technically, Jaden's
There we go.
winning at this point. Like, you have more life points, but overall, he's winning.
Yeah, my field presence is better.
Like, his field presence is worth more than that 1,100 life points that you have over him. That said, Ross has hand advantage. He doesn't. I'm just saying that. He's got 2 cards in his hand, technically, because the other 3 don't count.
No, he has 3 cards, because he has 3 of the,
No, but he's got 5 cards in his hand right now. 3 of them are Wicked Eraser, so he's got 2
Yeah,
cards.
so he has 2 cards, yeah.
So he doesn't even really have hand advantage, for that matter.
I wouldn't even know if this would work.
I couldn't tell you. You'll have to show it before I could tell you.
No.
I wish I could tell you, but I can't see your hand. So.
Alright, I'm
That should
gonna
be a neat
PM
feature.
this to
Second
you.
half.
I don't think this will work.
Jeez, Ross, taking too long with your turn.
Alright.
Now I get to be that guy. Nah. Turns take long sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you got a lot to think about. Plus, I mean, it's the first time you're ever playing a deck. You don't know all the effects. Okay, but like, I can look that up, but what's that
After
mean?
I activate this.
After you activate, did you actually put something out? Alright. Fire King after I gotcha. Alright, let's
What
just
does this
read-
do?
This card if the card is destroyed in something card, you destroy 1 card in your hand. Or that you control. Alright, so maybe you're talking about this card. Then, let me read
It
it.
probably doesn't because of what it is.
What does it say specifically? Destroy 1 card in your hand.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm stupid. Never mind. No, this doesn't work. Okay. Nope, I'm right. This doesn't work.
Does it not?
Actually,
If you can destroy Yaksha somehow, I think that does work. Because it just says destroy 1 card. It doesn't say.
oh
like,
no,
monster
that
or
is right. That does
anything.
work. No, I am not stupid. Okay.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Sweet.
So,
It doesn't have to be.
What will you do, Jaden?
what you're saying is, if I hit it, he gets better cards. If I don't hit it, he lives and gets better cards.
What will you
Pretty
do,
much. I mean, you
Jadon?
know.
I've basically given you plenty of turns to set up, though, which is unfortunate.
Nah, what do you mean?
That's not necessarily true. I mean, you know. I'm not gonna say, you know, I can't give everything away, but, you know. Russ has more control over this situation than he thinks he does, probably.
Yeah. Alright, I'm still gonna do...
Wait a minute. Duza doesn't gain 200 every single turn.
Yeah, he does. It's either player's turn.
Yeah,
it's
but
either player's
only if
turn.
a monster was sent to the graveyard while it was on face up on the field.
One was sent to the graveyard while it was face up on the field. Not this turn. Oh no, this
On
turn.
the turn where he
yep.
slammed into my 2500.
The monster was sent to the graveyard this turn while this card was face up on the field. Yeah, it doesn't. But too late to call the rulings on it.
To call the ruling. Anyway, that thing only has 2400 attack then.
Yeah, it's basically
That's
like...
fine.
Anyway, its
We did-
effect lets me bomb something from my hand,
Which is obviously that.
which
Which is
lets
what he was
me
talking about.
special summon it, which is be during my
During the
standby phase. Yeah,
Not right now.
so.
Yeah.
So, it's going to have 3,000 attack. Do something about that, I would hope. But
I would hope.
can.
Um,
But yeah, Ross, I don't know why you were thinking, but you have plenty of time to set up, Jade. No, you could have just crashed Yaksha yourself. You didn't have to wait for him. It doesn't say that your opponent destroys. Just if this card is destroyed, you could have just attacked with it. So I mean, you had more control over that situation than you thought you did, I think.
What will you do?
That said, it ended up working out anyway. It's not like it changed your plays at all.
my main phase 2.
In fact, because Jaden did attack it, this was ultimately better in every way, I believe, because he didn't get the extra attack off on you. Count on that to happen. So, I don't know. Oh, standby phase. You do get that thing.
Ash Blossom, here I come.
On your turn, I guess? No, wait. I'll send a card. So now its attack is...
Why can you send a card?
Yeah, why can you send a card?
Because it's on either player's turn.
Yeah, but that's not...
Oh, no,
the
it's
effect to
in
send
there.
a card is normal or special summon.
Yeah.
I mean, the second effect is on either player's turn. I'll give you that. It's
Yeah.
a quick effect,
Yeah.
but...
Anyway. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Cool. I can normal summon that without tributing. Its attack becomes 1,000. Okay, let's see how I can make this work. So, right now this guy's 2,400.
1,000, right?
600.
It's got 1,000.
Almost make that work, but I can't quite do it. So I won't risk it.
I would say if you had almost anything to normal summon, you... Oh, no, you already normal summon Hazy Flame Cerberus anyway. But I was going to say, if you had anything to normal summon, man, you could just probably win. But no, you got 3 Ricket Erasers in your hand, so I mean,
So how much am I
That's not
taking here?
Yes, 3,000.
Yeah, so I'm at
3,000.
600, yeah. 1,600.
600 total, indeed.
Take a nice 1,000.
I just
Already
did.
did.
Okay.
Let me see. I don't think this does anything when my monster's destroyed now.
Yeah, now that I realize that the Nephthys cards, pretty much all of them, just res themselves from the graveyard. Now I understand what Sacred Blue Phoenix of Nephthys effect exists for. I was like, man, that's a really shitty effect that Sacred Blue Phoenix of Nephthys is. Why would you want to do that?
I actually can't do anything, so,
That's a 1-for-1, and you don't fucking take
Woo!
that one.
I brought it back. It only took looking at my deck for 8 minutes.
I mean, it ended up being like 10 by the time you had decided finally.
Wicked Eraser. Wicked Eraser. Wicked
Yeah,
the
wait,
motherfucking
I have to
eraser.
be missing deck cards, because some of my cards say fusion cubic monster.
Okay, I need to fucking... I know there's gotta be an extra deck cubic monster.
I see some other fun shit I have in here for some reason. I'm gonna have to throw out Manju. I don't need Manju anymore.
There is a single...
I understand how this
fusion
deck works
monster.
a little bit more now, so... Anyway.
What the fuck? That is an insanely hard fusion monster to summon, by the way.
Who?
No, the card just summons it.
Yeah,
The
I
one
know,
I'm
but
looking at
look at
anyway.
its fucking, like, summoning condition is stupid, though.
Yeah, it's 3 Crimson Nova of the Dark Lord.
I know that that's fine, because the card just makes it happen, but still. Could you imagine trying to summon that without that card? Holy fuck. Use much for your hand or field as fusion materials. I mean, you still gotta have them on your hand or in the field. It's not that easy.
And it uses what? Crimson Nova of the Dark? I mean, I had 2 of them in my hand, Super.
I mean, you need 3 of them in your hand to make that happen. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I always had Lava Golem, too, in case that would become a necessity. It was also good to discard it. Just an easy card. Plus it gets bombed. Very fun deck. Very silly.
Well, it's time for my nightmare.
Are you ready for the Pail of Tricks?
Presumably. You're fighting crawling in my skin.
Okay, here it comes.
Which basically summarizes my entire feeling on this, by the way. But
Crawling in my skin.
these wounds will not heal. I don't think I ever win rock, paper, scissors against you.
I just had to guess. I'm like, he's probably going to pick paper.
You know, but the real thing about it is that, like, you're trying to put these thoughts into my head as if I strategize. I literally pick at random. I don't even think. What the... Oh, right, it's Traptrix. I was like, what the fuck is that nonsense? And I went, oh, it's Traptrix.
Classic tricks.
That or this? Definitely this. Yeah, I mean, I'll totally do this. I mean, I don't have to, but I'll do it. It's a good time to do it.
Okay.
So then I... No. No, no. 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 Then I can add any crawler or world legacy to my hand.
Oh yeah, I also had Red Reboot. That would have been a
I will
fun
add
draw.
world legacy and the shadow to my hand. Then the rest stay in the grave. So world legacy and the shadow activates.
Mm-hmm.
God, is it like, do I even want to fucking try that? The answer is probably not.
Ross, why are you playing Traptrix? I should hit you over
I'm
there.
a trap dick.
We'll say my turn then. Because that's what, he does. Every time we fucking
Super.
play Yu-Gi-Oh, he
I
makes
knew.
a new Traptrix deck. He never doesn't make a Traptrix deck.
It's a fun
I knew
deck
Traptrix
card.
I think he has I think that's the deck he's made the most times. Is
That's
Traptrix.
actually a lot. Magicians and Meadowlches probably have an even number.
I don't know. I just like,
Traptrix.
but it's like you're saying it's a fun deck. It's not a fucking fun deck.
It's fun for
It's
me.
a fun deck for him.
yeah,
so-
there you go.
No, but I mean, I've even played them before. I find them not even that fun to play. They're just boring in general.
But look at the cute little girl.
But again, I don't like control
That's
decks.
why
I think they're,
Control
I
decks are
think they're
bland.
boys. I think that's the joke.
They are all trap sets.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
actually know.
they are boys. Like, definitely Murmello is a boy. There's no doubt in my mind Murmello is a boy.
I don't know.
Dianea.
She actually looks pretty feminine.
To me, Murmello
That's what a
looks like
trap is,
Dianea.
Ross.
But
Yeah,
but
well.
Dianea looks feminine enough to me that could
You
be
would
a
stick your
girl.
dick in it? Is that what you're saying,
I
Zuper?
wouldn't. On any, they all look like they're underage.
FBI, he's trying to fuck little girls.
Also,
break into
look
his house.
at the fucking shit surrounding. It's obvious. They're all whatchamacalls it? They're all
Girls,
not
boys,
succubi.
lowlies, underage,
No,
demons.
No.
Traps.
That's the word. Well, yes, but the word I'm thinking of is mimics. Mimics.
So succubus and mimics are very much similar concepts.
I don't know. I like killing mimics in Dragon Quest. You get seats of skill from them, and they aren't called mimics.
So is this okay? Off of Murmello's effect, you're adding a hole. I was like, what are you even looking at your deck so long for?
I'll take the panties. All right.
I don't know. I see boobs on that one, maybe.
No.
Does she count as a whole monster?
A normal monster or effect
Does
monster?
she count as a whole card? Like,
No.
because Murmello lets you add a whole normal trap card. From your
Oh,
deck to
yeah,
your
that was
hand.
the whole fucking... Oh my god, I'm stupid. Excuse me.
Yeah, you can't just add her unless she
I
counts
thought he was using-
as one.
Dionella, I guess not.
Anyway, let me
Because
just go
isn't
grab one.
Dionella get you a trap
turn
card?
before. Yeah, bottomless trap hole. There you go. That's what you'd expect.
Alright, now the question is, do I grab the lady?
Depends on stuff, I guess. I don't know.
Not yet. Alright. Okay, let's see what happens.
Flip.
Oh, a little
Take some
too
damage.
much.
It has 2100.
Alright, I'm gonna activate that. As a chain, it'll target it and flip
Oh,
it to face
God.
down defense.
Target
Kill
one
his
face up
Zoic
once your opponent
Traptrix.
controls, change it to face down defense position. Okay, but
I don't think it's a
It allows
it
him
effect
to,
still activate
allows him
because
to-
the effect is still part of the chain, Ross. The
Uh,
effect still is in the chain. You don't negate its effect from happening.
Yeah.
okay, that's fine. What
So
does it do?
I still do target this, and I set a spell and trap. I target a set spell and trap card, which is the middle one.
Okay, there goes network.
Yeah,
Trap
Ross,
hole.
this was actually a
then I
bad
set
play
it again.
because now you gave it back to
Okay,
him.
I'll take the 100. Because I activated the chain, and it's a Paleozoic, I get to special summon it.
I don't think you can the turn
As a normal
that it
monster.
happened.
Yeah, you can.
Once per chain.
Oh no, you can. Chain when a trap card is activated.
I love
Paleozoic.
Paleozoic.
Once per turn, when a trap card is activated, no trap card was activated.
It was activated.
Not
Yeah, once per
Paleozoic
chain
doesn't
when a
count
trap
for
card is
himself. He wasn't
activated.
in the graveyard yet.
I'm pretty sure it actually does count for itself.
It does
He was
count.
not in the
Because that's how
graveyard at the time of
Paleozoic
activation, so therefore it doesn't
Well,
count.
this is main phase 2.
Yes, but it says once per chain when a trap card is activated, which it wasn't activated right this second. It was activated last phase.
You gotta be this technical. Alright.
I am gonna be this technical because you're cheating.
Is that cheating?
It
Alright,
is.
well then I choose not to activate it then. Which means you gotta put the Krawlers back.
You are now gonna choose not to activate it?
Well, you're
I don't even
saying
think that
that's how it works,
You're
right?
so far past that point, though.
We aren't far past that point. I can reset everything. Isn't that how it works?
No, because, okay. So, you can use its effect. Target one face down monster your opponent controls. Change it to face or whatever.
While this,
You do that
oh wait,
effect.
no, you're right. While this card is in your graveyard.
When it's in the graveyard, when a trap card is activated in a chain, you can special summon it.
Okay.
But
All
you
right.
cannot because no trap card has been activated in a chain right now.
All right. Whatever.
So, something to do with needle and thread.
Let's see what I should have done. Okay, that's fine.
Wait, when did you use Paleozoic anyway?
During the battle phase last turn.
Okay, so I'm looking up the ruling. It says you can't use it in battle phase. And, oh no, that's the damage step. Never mind.
Yep.
It's complicated. I think he kind of did use it during the damage step, but anyway, it doesn't matter.
You see what I
that
would have
much.
used it for. Would it have negated the effect? That's the only thing I care about.
No, it wouldn't.
No, because that effect was
'Cause
still
it's
added
part
to
of
the
the
chain
chain.
pool.
Okay.
That effect had already activated at the time of your
Cool.
activation. That's the issue.
Whatever.
And so, this is going to be a fucking stupid decision. Definitely. Web summon! I'm prepared for my fate.
Floodgate trap hole. Permanent face down defense position.
When you press, change a monster face down defense position, monster face down. So I cannot
Yeah,
change their battle
but-
position.
Ross, you have to attack his monster, which will flip it again.
You're correct, but now it's permanently face down.
Okay, but I should
So
note,
you attack. His effect is still unchanged. So
You're correct. So
happen
pick
on
one.
I'm just gonna note something. He was still flip summoned. That still happened,
You are correct. So pick one.
so I can special summon him from my hand.
Okay.
God damn it, Super.
Okay. Since you special
and then-
summon him, bottomless trap hole.
All right, that's fine. I was fully prepared for that to happen.
Okay. Gonna get rid of him.
Vanish.
Or...
Does he? That negates the summon, correct? It
Uh,
does not. It only
Oh.
destroys it,
No, it
so it still gets
destroys.
its effect when it gets special summoned. So I still get that
Okay.
effect.
But then it's banished.
But then it gets banished, yes. But I still do get to do the search effect.
okay. Do the search effect.
So I can target any World Legacy card I choose to. Add it to my hand. Do I have any, like, really good ones? I mean, nothing really crazy, but I can totally add this fellow again. Ah, sorry.
Why'd you
No,
add that again? Oh wait, no,
Because
different
it's
field
a
effect.
really good card. That's why.
I was thinking you added the field effect, and I was like, what? Why?
One,
But then I looked, I was like, wait,
three.
the art is
Oh,
different.
sorry. I meant. Hold on. I need to be popping those. You know
Draw
what I mean.
5 cards from the top of your deck.
I
Throw
mean,
one in the
it's
graveyard.
effectively the same thing. It just isn't properly excavating
Yeah.
because you don't get to see
I'm
them
pretty
that way.
sure World
Still
Legacy
kind of
Survivor like has the thing that lets you just do it. Like I know some of the cards do that now.
Well, I mean, there's not really any choice. I'm gonna add World Legacy Pawns to my hand. Like, there wasn't actually options with my hand. That said, I'm gonna set that, and then by the effect of World Legacy in the shadow, I'm gonna set another one.
Mm-hmm.
Set that.
Wow, that's actually kind of mean, because you can't really check that, can you? You can
Check
special
what?
summon 1 level 2 or lower insect monster from your hand in face up or face down defense position.
You can't
If he
actually
does it
check
in
that. That
face-
is correct.
That's
If he does
if
it
it's
in-
face
that's
up,
kind of toxic in a way, but
But-
okay.
but I mean, I'm not cheating. You can trust me.
Yeah, I mean, if he did
After I
cheat
literally
in
just
an
gave
official
all the
tournament,
red
he
shit
obviously
for
know
Paleozoic
what happened.
Canada over there, I don't think like
Yeah.
I'd have much room to cheat.
Anywho.
You know. Alright. That doesn't happen because there's no Traptrix in your graveyard.
Nope, still don't.
He doesn't have what?
No Traptrix in his graveyard.
Oh.
Beep.
Gee, not. No. Huh.
Could do that. Fuck it. Yeah, let's do that. Or, well, it should be in defense. Anyway, there's a Flasia. I can detach material from it in order to get myself some trappies.
Just one, and then send one hole that meets its activation condition to deck to your graveyard. This effect becomes that trap card's effect when that card is active. What the fuck?
Basically, it just means I can activate.
It's confusing. When it detaches, that's its effect or something, right?
Yep.
I see. So it's as long as it's on the field, you can pick a fucking hole card in your deck and use it.
Yeah. Okay, do you remember which one was forced to stay face down forever?
I don't remember which one, but I can't tell you that because you're supposed to keep track of that. If you choose to attack it, that's your choice, you know?
That's correct.
I activate Dark Hole from my hand.
It's not really, like, really good, but it has its purposes.
Okay. I'm going to activate Floodgate. That's going to be permanently face down as well.
I don't care.
Yeah,
what was its effect?
It's well, I don't care about its effect.
Okay.
That's why I don't give a shit.
What did it do?
I was literally using it to bait out a card. Like, I'm not fucking... That said, this thing still exists, fucking Rafflesia, but nonetheless... does that even work? It does, kind of. Ish. Can you only do that once per turn? Let me check Rafflesia's effect. Yeah, that's only once per turn. Okay. So, I'm going to use World Legacy in the Shadows effect to special summon Gleal.
Mm-hmm.
In face-up attack position.
Gotcha.
Nothing? Anything?
He doesn't have any traps or cards in his hand.
No, he's got Rafflesia, though, so if he chooses to, he can stop it.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
So was that special summon or normal summon?
It was special summon in this instance. Is there anything you're going to do? Before I can continue my plays, I need to know if you're doing something here or not.
Yeah, you have to tell him now.
You're good.
Okay. So... I'm going to flip summon this guy. Anything?
No, it's the same thing almost.
Alright. So then...
It's when you summon from your extra deck that he's gonna do it.
Oh, maybe. But you never know what dirty old Ross will do.
Talking about me being dirty, you're literally playing with bugs that dig through the dirt.
You know what's even
Just a guy
better?
who likes
They're
looking at
I
traps.
can use them for that.
I don't like looking
by
at
the way.
them. I just like playing with them.
Sorry, that's
Yeah,
Totally
you like
different.
playing with little boy girls.
extra. Not fucking. God damn it. You know what I mean.
Don't
Fucking
make it weird.
special summon there. Boom.
All right, who do we have here?
Krawler.
So, X-Crawler Qualiarch.
You have a free zone to special summon to, Zuper. What do you do?
Well,
Okay,
first
so
I need to
since
see
it
if
is
Ross does
pointing
something.
to only one, it doesn't
only pointing
actually
to one.
do anything. So it's just 2,000. Okay.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
I don't care.
All right. So then
This is a chicken game before, like, after chicken game was invented.
all right. Can I activate Worm Bait? Give me 2 tokens.
Anything, Ross?
Anything?
I think I'm still good.
All right. Well, let's see here. What? Yeah, those are also Earth. Just making sure. Da, 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 da. Versus this guy, which is... Hold on, what exactly do you do? Oh, okay, based on the number you control. Gotcha. Let's see. Alright, so I would like to remove,
Mm-hmm.
get Nurgos.
Okay.
You need to give yourself another link.
Okay.
2
so
more
now it is
after you
pointing
just...
to 2, which means, while pointing to 2, monster control gain 300. Still not strong enough. Crawl monster control cannot be destroyed by battle. Gain 300 after the battle your opponent's monster. Any battle damage you inflict to your opponent is...
I don't know if Ross knows the next thing that what could happen. I hope Zuper can do it.
Yeah, I think
He
that's as
can't.
far as I go. I'm probably going to get rid of Neuroghost somehow.
Are you? You're doing it now?
Let's find out.
What, you don't want to let him get a link ladder? I think that's...
Now, Ross, just to let you know, your effect isn't what you think it is. I'm just letting you know. You chose to activate it, Mind Meld happens. I can change that effect to become return 1 face-up monster your opponent controls to the hand. It's
Okay.
What's great about Krawlers is if they leave the field by your opponent's card effect, which you activated.
So who would go back to the hand?
I can
He
choose
chooses.
Ravener or Glial. Doesn't matter. I'm going to choose Glial in this case. Or no, actually you choose, I think. Yeah. So you get to
Wait,
choose
is it?
either... return 1 face-up controls the hand.
All right,
Oh.
I choose Neuroghost.
All right.
I don't think you
That
can.
I mean,
It's return 1 face-up monster. It doesn't say... Because, like, you activated it, right?
I mean,
So you
even if he
choose-
does, I don't even care. Nurgos has the same effect as the rest of them.
Actually, I think I choose Qualiarch. Would be the
If you
best
get
one
rid
to
of
pick.
it,
He has the same
Nurgos
effect as the
still
rest of them,
stays.
too. And, yeah, like, it's not like Nurgos goes away because you get rid of Qualiarch. He's still
Yeah.
there. It's really up to you, man. You make a choice here. What do you want to
Okay.
send back to my hand?
Also, Ross, you have to detach.
You do have
Okay.
to detach. It is the activation cost
But
of your...
when the opponent's monster activates its effect instead becomes return a monster for your... So
But
do I
you
detect-
still-
Yes,
have to
but
detach.
that's the cost. The cost is detach. Costs must always be paid regardless.
Are you sure?
That is how
Even though
cost
Yeah.
works, Ross. Even if I were to negate your card, you still have to pay the
Okay,
cost.
Okay.
Don't make me judge you, Ross.
Okay.
You are not, like, viewing your deck or anything here. Why are you looking at your deck?
I still have to pick a... Oh, wait, no, I don't have to
You
pick
do
a card.
not. Your
Okay.
effect is not that anymore.
Okay. In that case, which do you prefer?
Which one do I prefer?
Yeah.
I mean, I prefer Queel. That would be my most preferred one, but, you know.
Well, that's not what I mean. Which one of these two XCs or links would you prefer to keep?
Why would he tell you that?
I can choose to go for it or not. It's just a friendly question.
If I were the one making this decision and it said return a link monster specifically, which I would never do unless it said so, but in the event that was the situation, I would probably choose Qualiarch. That said, I don't know what you're gonna do.
Choices, decisions, and more choices.
I guess I'll choose Quiliarch. That's fun.
Alright, so this goes back to my extra deck. And when it does, I get to special summon 2 Krawler monsters from my graveyard.
Would it go back, or because... Oh.
It was removed from the field.
Yeah,
that is how they work.
Would a link monster go to the graveyard? Because it...
No, it goes to the hand. If you say go to the hand, it goes back to the extra deck. Okay. That's how extra deck monsters work.
Can you not special summon and face up? Or is it face up defense?
There isn't an option, but I do have to set these. It does say face down on the card. That said, I could still use them for this. Also, you have activated Reflexia's effect this turn, just to
you are correct.
Clarify that. This does go to the grave.
Making sure you haven't played multiples of all the Krawlers, because they only get their effects once per turn.
Hold on. Does this still count as a trap card? This card is not treated as a trap. That's actually very rare on a trap monster, that it says this is not treated
Paleozoic.
as a trap.
I think that's all. Yeah. That's all Paleozoic.
Yeah.
They're not.
It's also unaffected by card effects.
I know, but that's not what I'm concerned about here. What I'm concerned about is the fact that Reflexia can no longer use its effect, so I can go ham on link summoning.
I mean, you could.
I mean, it's smart to do so.
What you gotta do is you gotta destroy Reflexia and get that link ladder.
But that being said...
Yeah, this is a gross deck. You're talking about my Traptrix taking forever? And also preventing your opponent from doing plays? I think this is the definition.
I can do that.
You can't get the ladder now.
I don't need the ladder. That's not the point of this deck.
But then he can't get any more stupid Raphelias out.
I can just destroy Reflexia.
Oh, yeah.
It's not that concerning.
Yeah.
I mean, that's alright, but let's see here. Can I... Up to 2, so it doesn't say they can do an additional. Alright. Then do I want to do this guy? Maybe. How many would there be on the field?
Yes.
Okay, well I'm gonna get another Qualiarch. Because I can do that. So now, because I used 2 of my cards.
2 insects. Yep.
Boom. Right here?
Just...
and right here. Those were the cards.
And how'd you get sent up?
The other 2 insect monsters.
Yeah, I had 2 other ones.
So that took you a while to get them all out. Alright.
Well, I was trying to decide what I wanted to summon. That said, Qualiarch's effect makes all monsters gain 300 attack and defense because I have, 3 Krawlers.
It's only pointing to 1.
Doesn't have to point to them. That's not... based on the Krawler monsters you control. Not based on what it points to. Otherwise, that other effect, the 4+ and 6+, could never happen.
Sure it could.
But that said, Synapsis gives Nurgos an extra 300. Nurgos gives Synapsis an extra 300.
I see.
But the point here is that Nurgos right now has... I do the math wrong? Might be stupid.
Um,
I think I might actually be
is
fucking
math
stupid.
near go
It has
is
25.
every point.
It has 2,500. I was thinking it had 2,600.
Bum, 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 bum. Well, that's unfortunate. Looks
This
like
isn't actually... I didn't switch to the battle phase yet, though. That's what's fun about this.
Keep on chugging.
I could do this if I wanted. But it's got to be up to the number co-linked, right?
Oh, what card?
I think I can totally do that. Alright. Well, we're gonna have to do this differently then. Oh wait, co-linked. Hold on. Let me just make sure that I fucking know what I'm doing. I'm putting these back exactly where they were. Or, sorry, well, that's not exactly where they were. They were in opposite positions. Just let me...
As close as
Alright,
possible.
never want you guys to complain about me taking 8 minutes to decide a card.
Oh, fuck yeah. I mean, I know that I'm taking
8
forever
minutes
right now.
looking at the deck.
I'm
Ross.
not fucking telling you that... Look, I know Krawlers are fucking slow, but you can see why I was kind of okay with facing you with Krawlers against Traptrix, because...
Krawlers
they
are
work.
basically better Traptrix.
Kind of, in a way.
Cute.
I think I'm allowed to do that if I choose to. Jaden, do you know, can I go above the number of link arrows? Does it need to be specific?
What do you mean?
So, like, if I
Much.
wanted to summon a Link 4 monster, but it requires 3 effect monsters, can I do that?
Yeah.
Can
Okay,
you?
I'm just confirming that I can overload the number of links.
Can you? I don't even
I think
know.
it just
Yeah.
has to be equivalent or higher to the amount of arrows.
Are you trying to get Firewall Dragon?
No, not Firewall Dragon was my initial plan. I'm having to swap it up because Firewall doesn't work. He has to be co-linked for it to happen. Instead, I'm using Bossrosslp Dragon, who actually does
Yeah.
have to
Did
there.
you just get 6 Crawler monsters because you threw them all away?
No, they have to be removed by your opponent's effect, not
Okay.
mine. So no, I do not get 6.
And that would work anyway, because you're... Yeah, because...
See the play card is card with monster effects. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster on the field. It loses 500. The end of damage stuff. If this card attacks opponent's monster, you can place that monster in a zone this card points to and take control of it, but send it to the graveyard during the end phase of the next turn. So interestingly, I'm going to attack Rafflesia.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
You do not send it to the graveyard. I take control of it.
Okay.
Super activates his whole card.
But I guess it
Alright.
stays where it was.
No, it has to go to a place Bossrosslp
A zone
points
he
to.
points to.
Okay. Well, it was somewhere where it was pointing to.
No, it wasn't.
Interestingly, can I do that? I might be able to. What does
Now
it
it is.
say?
Which card?
Take control of it, but send it... No, okay, that doesn't work. I'll just tell you, it doesn't work. I was looking over an effect and it does not work.
Okay.
I keep it until the end of your turn. At which point, it goes to the graveyard, I believe. Yeah.
Wait, no, it's during the end of the next...
All that nonsense for me just to end a turn in 5 seconds. Oh, what
Well,
a
that's
world we've
kind of
come
how
to.
Traptrix works, huh? You get a card, you set it. That's all it could
So why are you
possibly
so
do.
annoyed by Traptrix?
Because, okay, the reason why I hate
It's been-
Traptrix is because if I'm not running a deck like Krawlers here, where they counter it, kind of, think about how unfun it is for me. I'm trying to summon shit, and every time I try to start any combo ever, you stop it.
Yeah, well,
Every
you
single
basically
time.
turned the game around and made it unfun for me.
Yes, but that's because I chose this deck specifically because it actually works against Traptrix. By the way, this does go to the grave.
Okay, cute.
So I'm going to special summon this in face down defense position. via the effect of World Legacy in the Shadow. And because it was set by a special summon, I can actually flip summon it this turn if I want to. If I special summons a monster, banish it face down.
It was technically banished. Or summoned.
Special summons a monster from the main deck.
You technically special summoned a monster because you special summoned it face down.
Yeah, except
so that means
it wasn't from the main deck or graveyard.
Oh yeah, that's correct.
That is correct. So I mean, I can flip summon it, and I don't have that downside. I'm going to totally add Crawler Spine. My hand. Set that guy with my normal set.
Dude, these fuckers never fucking end.
Oh, they don't end. That's the point. They're a heavy swarm deck.
Yeah, this is gross.
Ross, honestly, I don't. Yeah, let's just make that clear. I take that.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to attack.
Do you take it immediately?
Yeah, I do. That means I can
at
attack
the
with
start
it
of the damage step if this card attacks an opponent's monster.
Yeah, so I take it.
Yeah, so
you actually didn't have to take the damage because it's at the start of the damage step, but I do take it.
So how much damage do I take?
From the Bossrosslp fight, none. You should actually gain that 1300 back.
Do I
you didn't
take 1700 then?
Yes, you will take 1700
okay.
as a result of...
And the 900.
Yep. And
well, no, I'm attacking Canada with the 900 guy. So
who's Canada?
You gain that back.
This guy right here. Do you not remember
Canada?
Oh, that guy.
Did you forget about Canada? Yeah,
okay.
Alright, so you don't take the 900, but you do take, 1700.
Okay, where's my Regeki at? That won't help me.
You don't want to do that.
Oh, you don't understand how much you really don't want to do that.
Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knockout.
But again, Ross, I mean, when I was making this crawler deck, I went, this deck actually sucks. And I do mean it normally sucks.
There we
your opponent typically is not destroying your opponent's your monsters, especially if they know they're crawlers by card effects.
No! He actually did it.
He actually did it. The boy.
Ross, you just made it a lot worse for yourself.
I mean...
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
He only gets 1.
I get 2, actually, off of
okay.
Receptor getting destroyed.
2.
These guys go to the grave and they don't get their effects. You do get that to the grave, and then I get that to the grave.
Well, wait, now wouldn't Spine be flipped? Because it's still technically flipped.
No, it does not flip. Actually, I could if I wanted to, but you didn't have a monster for me to target. There's no point. Well, I guess... Hold on. Target one face on... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm using World Legacy Pawns to flip Spine.
Wait, you didn't have any cards in your hand. How'd you act? Oh, it was out on the field?
Yeah, Pawns has been there.
Okay.
I'm flipping up Spine just solely so I get 4 crawlers for my deck.
Please don't.
That's how it works. That's how they function.
Yep.
That's the reality here. That's how they do.
Why would you do
3.
I think they might have to be of different names or something, so I'm gonna try to. I don't know.
Oh, let me...
And grab the 4th, please.
Alright, well.
Finally, get rid of all 4 of them.
Special monster from the main deck. Banish it face down.
Monsters from the main deck. Banish them all face down.
Monsters. Banish it.
It's so disgusting, but yeah, get rid of all 4.
Hold on a second, though. You can special summon monsters with different names. Does it say negate their summon? It doesn't.
No. So...
different names for your deck.
Their effect activates again.
Their effect activates again. I'm not kidding. That's how that works.
There's no way.
They were removed from the field.
They're
and
banished.
They were not...
Are you fucking shitting me?
But they were still removed from the field.
Yep. And also it is different names.
I do have to. By the way, I have to banish those face down, so I have to resummon them in order to make.
All right, they have to be different ones because their effects can only activate once per turn.
No, it's as long as they're different names. It
Just
doesn't
different
even say
names
it
from
can't be
each
their
one that
name.
was activated. They don't have to be different
How
names.
many
for all
are
of them.
there?
There's like a few.
Only a few.
Again, Ross, these are normally not.
How do
that-
you only have one banish card?
Because you only
He
banished
has
one.
5.
I actually
I
can't
banished
banish
all
these.
4!
I literally cannot banish them face down, so I have to banish them. I am banishing them right now, though. I cannot banish them face down. It is not an option on Dueling Book.
Yes, it is.
However, it is not.
No, not from the field.
That's
not from the
fucking
field.
stupid.
You can banish it
Whatever.
from the deck, but not from the field. Anyway.
Wait, they come from the deck? Are you fucking...
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Dude, but this
Yes,
might just be
sir.
the worst deck you've ever played. I don't ever want to hear you
I'm
complain
out.
about Traptrix ever
I'm
again.
out. I am out of crawlers. That is all of them. That is every crawl. I could have
They're all
summoned
in
a
the
fifth one.
grave.
I could have summoned a fifth one. I'm out of them.
Wait,
Anyway.
are you allowed to do it from the deck? No, it has to be from the deck. Let's say from the graveyard too.
Oh, they're all face down as well. I should note.
How did you special summon that monster, Ross, on his opponent?
It's his turn right now, not my turn. All of that
Oh,
shit
is
that
it your
happened
turn?
happened on his turn. And you're saying you don't want
Actually, go back.
you don't want me to complain about Traptrix, and yet this what? I don't even understand. What? Because this deck is miserable to fight against.
This is fucking miserable to fight against.
This is hilarious. None of them have more than 1,500 attack.
Not the main deck. ones, anyway.
You? I guess?
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. You can destroy it.
And
But
get
its
2 more
effect
effects.
still does activate. I can send a monster from my deck to my graveyard, which may not be useful. It says you can, right? Not. Yeah, I'm not. Even,
Flip, yeah.
I don't even want to do that.
What a good fucking game this has been.
Yeah.
Again, Ross, this deck is literally made specifically. Well, not made for the
Counter. purpose
purpose of defeating Traptrix, but it works very well against Traptrix. That doesn't even matter at this point, but I'm just, doing it anyway.
Okay.
This effect activates and I can destroy that.
Okay.
That is a fact that exists. Alright,
you
I
can-
use Glial. Glial can let me special summon a crawler from my graveyard.
Okay.
In face up attack or face down defense position. See, now my question is, can I kill you with a direct attacks this turn?
Well, if you do more than 1,500, he's gonna trample you. But if you do it in defense, can't.
Well, but none of the crawlers have more than 1,500 attack. That's not an option for me, actually, if you can believe it.
I see.
So
Well,
let
I
me see
mean, the
here.
link crawlers
So I can do
right?
1,000, 1,600, 1,600 again.
Yeah, the link crawlers do, but you wouldn't do it because
Yeah,
you
but
know
I
he
wouldn't
has the trap.
necessarily do that, right? Well,
I mean, you know he has the trap is the problem.
I think I know how I might handle this. I'm just going to summon Dendrite. He's got good attack.
Dendrite? Okay. Good attack. 1,300.
Yeah, it exists
Blow me.
solely for the sake of... No, not show extra. What's fun about this... she just barely dodges your effect.
1450, let's see it.
Alright, can I just have fun with this? This is fun. Alright, here's what we're doing. We're summoning 2 of them because they exactly dodge your effect, and that's hilarious to me. Yep.
Okay.
Exactly dodge that 1500 or more. Summon 2 Mrs. Radiance. They each give each other 500.
Okay, so just take 1900.
Twice.
Okay. 3800. Gotcha. Alright.
So, this all comes down to this card.
It's a trap.
It's a trap card.
What a fucking surprise.
But it's it's trap hole, so it is Traptrix, so it's very likely.
Get
Okay.
rid of World Legacy of Shadow, I guess.
Yeah, that doesn't help or hinder me in any way, so I'm fine with that.
Hooray.
Yeah. What are you talking about, this deck being broken? It's not broken at all.
It's not broken, it's just fucking the worst.
It
that was
literally
great.
is
It's like
counter-
magnifying everything you said was annoying about Traptrix by a trillion.
It's not. It's not that, though.
No.
It is
Because
that.
I'm not stopping you from doing your plays. I'm just continuing my plays off of you destroying my plays.
Yeah, but it's like my plays literally don't even matter. It's like it's like...
Yes, but you don't have to. You do not have to destroy the Krawlers. They're all weak as fuck. None of them have good
What
stats.
this deck feels like is an exterminator trying to go into a building, trying to, like, kill all the insects. But you realize halfway through exterminating all the insects that the building is an insect. It's just like, well, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, that's actually...
Well,
okay,
on
I
that
want you to
note,
understand
I'm gonna
there's
head
lore behind the Krawlers. There's actually lore
Did
behind
Jade
the Krawler
just
monsters.
leave?
He just left.
Okay.
I think he just wanted to leave. But there is lore behind the Krawler monsters. You see, the World Legacy is a thing. The World Legacy is basically just this heroic quest, more or less. The Krawlers are the most annoying little fuckwads in the entire fucking adventure, basically. Because what happens with them is whenever you take out a Krawler, 2 more split out from the Krawler. And it just continues on and on and on and on and on. And it is terrible. Everybody hates them. However, in practice, they actually suck. Like, this was a good matchup for me. Krawlers suck.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. I was waiting for Storm and Mirror Force.
If I had played Krawlers against a different deck, I would have gotten my ass handed to me.
Oh, I also had Mrs. Radiant.
Okay, actually, I'll tell you what though, Ross. You know why this deck is annoying to you? It's exactly the kind of deck that I find funny in a sense because it is anti-control.
But
That's
it's
what it
not
is.
anti-control.
It is anti-control.
I mean, kind of?
With a control effect to destroy your opponent's monsters, it stops that.
But it's anti-control that turns into, like, obnoxious control.
It really has no control over you. You can opt to not destroy them with card effects. You know they all have those effects. You don't have to do shit.
But then I lose. So it's still control.
But they all have garbage stats, so it doesn't even really matter.
Yes, but if you kill one, you just get 2 more for free.
But only if you destroy them with a card effect.
Or make
you
them...
destroy
If
them by
they leave
battle, I
the
don't get
field, then they come back.
By a card effect, yes. But you can opt to destroy them by battle, and nothing happens. They just go to the graveyard. That's it.
Then how come when I killed you with the Traptrix, what's her name, you grabbed 2 more?
Killed me? What do you mean by killed me?
That face down one I slammed into with the 1 Traptrix?
Face down, slam me with the 1 Traptrix.
It was like one of the last plays of the duel.
I don't think I summoned more. Okay, the one that you destroyed was Dendrite. I'll show you what happened. You see Dendrite? You got rid of him. I did nothing about it. I let him get destroyed. That was it. That was the entire thing. That was it. He got destroyed. I didn't summon more at that point. I summoned more when you used... Where the fuck is it?
This deck is gross.
I mean, it only works against a control deck.
All
It's
right.
complete shit.
Let's just
against the
agree
normal
that
deck.
I'll ban Traptrix, but you can never use this deck ever again.
Oh, I don't want to use Krawlers again.
That was slow and boring.
Look, when I made Krawlers, I knew they wouldn't be fun. I didn't find that fun either, let me tell you. But it did work, didn't it?
I mean, in
It-
the weirdest way, yes. To be
it
fair, I don't think
works-
I've ever won with Traptrix. I just find them fun.
I don't know. They're just not fun to fight against, though. So I just hate fighting them, you know? It would be like, I don't know. What if I just had a deck that passively, what it did was say, when you summon a monster, it doesn't get summoned. That's what it feels like to fight against Traptrix. It's exactly that. The passive effect of just, when you try to summon a monster, it doesn't instead.
Well, see, the way I feel is like with Traptrix, if you can get around Traptrix, it feels good because then you can do something. It's like finding a chink in their armor. With Krawlers, it's more like, oh, there's a million chinks in our armor, but every time you chink it, we're just gonna like fix it twice as fast.
There's a bajillion chinks in their armor, and the largest chink is that they can be freely destroyed by battle, and they have
Yeah.
garbage stats.
But none of my
And their
cards
effects
have
aren't
good
even that
attack
good.
until I get a little bit of speed going. That's why it's such a
But
slow deck.
But any level of attack power, 1600 beats everything except for the Link monsters. If you get above 2500, I can't even touch you with Krawlers. That's how bad they actually are.
Yeah, it's not a bad deck, but it's like not.
Oh, it's not fun. I'll give you that. But it's not fun in this because it counters not fun decks, basically.
This kind of feels like when I played the anti-trains deck versus your trains deck.
Yeah, it's kind of that, isn't it? Except it's an anti-trains deck that actually works against
No,
the deck.
anti-trains 2 worked.
Yeah, but the
Anti-Trains
first
1
one
did
was a
not work.
fucking failure and a half.
It wasn't a failure. It was pretty
Basically,
bad.
the problem with anti-trains is you have to draw those anti-train cards turn fucking 1. Because I draw my good cards turn
I mean,
fucking
with
1.
the second deck, it was nothing but anti-train cards. Literally every card was specifically handcrafted just to bomb the fuckers.
But once again, I am left with several decks that I did not use.
How many decks do you have left?
I've got the Grave Return. I'll give you a little spoiler. It's Gravekeepers.
God
Would've
fucking damn it.
Look, they got new support. I had to. Anyway,
How much new support did they get?
they got a fusion monster and 2 main deck monsters, as well as like 2 or 3 spell and trap cards. So it's decent enough to change their playstyle.
And of course you're running Gravekeeper's Servant, right?
Gravekeeper's Servant,
Yeah.
likely. If that's the one you're talking, I don't know which one you're talking about, but it's
Your opponent must
probably.
send one card from the top of their deck to the graveyard to declare an attack.
Oh no, that's fucking terrible. But yeah, if you were thinking like, you know that deck earlier that you were repeatedly summoning things from the graveyard and nuking things? You know what that doesn't work against?
Gravekeepers.
Gravekeepers.
Yeah.
Because Necro Valley's a thing, and it's terrible. I've got card games on race cars. That's pretty obvious if you know your archetypes.
Meadowlches?
That is. No.
Aw.
It's a spin-off of UA, but it's not UA. They're much worse than UA. I'll give you that.
Actually,
they're fun. They got,
Necro
like, a
Valley
fun-
would have been great against your Crawlers.
Oh,
Fucking A.
absolutely. No, they mostly summon from the deck. The only ones that summon from the graveyard are the Link ones.
Okay.
So it would have only been okay, but... And also, by the way, the reason why that's true is because Gravekeepers are like top tier anti-meta. Like even nowadays, they're insane anti-meta in a meta where Graveyard exists, right? It actually isn't that good in this meta because Graveyard isn't as important. But previous meta, they were just always anti-meta.
Now it's just hand traps.
Yeah. So now they don't really matter. They're kind of shit now. Card games on race cards, you know where that's going, probably. I don't know that you know the archetype, but...
Spirals?
No. Spirals I tried to make a deck for. So there's a few good Spiral cards.
They're
all
all just
limited.
the current top tier meta deck, so...
I don't know. Whenever I look at Spiral cards, I just can't believe that's true about them.
They are.
I don't think they're very good. I don't know.
It's not as obvious as Cosmos, but they're fucking good. They nerfed 3 of their cards.
Oh yeah, I know. They got a bunch of cards nerfed, but to me that's like a, alright, well that deck's dead now, so I don't even bother playing it. If they've got 3 cards that are limited to 1, I'm like, guess that's over. All their good cards are limited.
People are still saying Spirals are good.
And then the other one I have is Cage Match. I don't even know that I want to play Cage Match.
Is that the dinosaur one?
No, that's Gokis. Gokis are actual tier 1 right now. They are the best Link archetype in the game, by far.
Yeah.
I have a very shit variant of Goki. This deck is by no means optimized and is complete garbage. But it doesn't feel right to play something that is that top tier.
I think next I'm going to make a frog deck.
A Frost deck?
Frog deck.
Oh, frog?
Just because I can.
I mean, you can. It's certainly an option.
Get totally awesome in there. Destroy you.
What I really didn't expect was Crawling in My Skin to win. That's what I'm actually saying I did not expect it to win. Because any deck that isn't control-based, it loses hard to. Because what cards do you run in a deck that isn't a control deck that is problematic? Raigeki? That's it. Right.
Which is funny to top deck that out a pot of
You did top deck the Raigeki, and you were so excited about it, and then
I wasn't that excited about it because I knew the bullshit that was going to happen. I was happy I managed to clear your field like twice.
It cleared my field twice.
But then the fuckers get it 3 times in a goddamn row. There has to have been some way you accidentally cheated.
They're just removed from the field by your opponent's card effect. That's all that it does.
There has to have been a way in which from the deck, like you replayed one person's effect twice.
I mean, I'm not keeping track of that, but because I was trying to summon unique ones, I doubt that happened. Whenever I was summoning from the deck, I made sure to summon only unique ones,
the only difference is their name. They're all the fucking same.
No, they've got different flip effects.
Look at them all. There's so many. Why do they get so many? Well, cards like the Valkyries get 3 or 4.
You know why they get so many? Just look up fucking World Legacy and you'll know. Oh wait, there's actually many less World Legacy cards than I thought there was. But nonetheless, World Legacy was an archetype that was invented as soon as the Link era began. It gets continuous support, and it gets a bunch of sub-archetypes. Tons and tons of sub-archetypes. Every one of those archetypes gets a good amount of support. That's how they work.
Yeah.
So, therefore, the following are the sub-archetypes of World Legacy. You have World Chalice, Krawler, Mech Knight, I think Crusadia counts as one.
What? There's only 6?
6 what?
There's only 6 Krawlers.
Oh yeah, there's not that many. What do you think there was a shit ton? There's only like 6.
So if I Raigeki'd them all, how did you...
Because you only destroyed 4 of them. I only summoned 4 after you destroyed 4 of them.
Definitely killed the face down one and the flipped up one.
I know, but remember, I used my trap card to flip the one that was face down, face up.
Right.
So they
that
were
means
both
his
face
effect
up.
activated. So that was face up. Which then, so then 2 activated, which let you.
So then I
Raigeki
could summon
into
4
4
from my
ones,
deck. Yes.
which all got bombed. How
They
many
all
did you
got
summon
bombed.
after
They were all
Raigeki?
ones. They were all unique when I did that. And then you used Raigeki. They all got bombed. Then I proceeded to summon 4 more, but those were all unique as well. So they couldn't possibly
So the only way to
have
make
not met the
sure
condition.
is to kill 12 fucking cards. You have to anti-control...
18.
18? How 18?
Because there's 6 of them, and then you run 3 of each,
Well,
obviously.
yeah, but what I mean is in one turn, you have to bomb 12 to make sure they don't pull themselves back.
Yeah, basically. More or less.
That is fucking unacceptable.
But that's a situation where you're bombing them. Just don't bomb them. They're weak. Not every deck. You can't look at every deck from the lens of, I need to bomb this. Not every deck
but
should
every
be
single
bombed.
one of them is, when you blow them up, it's target 2 crawlers in your graveyard, add them to your hand. How do you stomp through them? What, do you just have to run defense piercing?
You just defeat them by battle. They all have garbage stats.
But then they all summon each other.
They don't really. Gleal summons another one. That is it. That is the only one. I guess Ranvier adds 2 ones from your graveyard, yeah. So you can kind of cycle them a bit, I guess. I don't know. When they're face down, you can destroy them with card effects. It's only when they're face up that they get their card effect, which is why I made the effort to flip the second one face up.
All of them pop from the deck. This is fucking atrocious.
But if you were to Raigeki them and they were all face down, I get nothing in that situation. I can't flip them because you Raigeki'd or anything.
God, what a stupid deck.
You're looking at this from the point of view of somebody that lost to them, but I'm looking at them from the point of view of they're fucking terrible, Rod.
I mean, I know they're terrible. I'm still saying they are terrible, but that's just hilarious. How much of a disadvantage I was at. So
Oh, yeah,
I pat myself
I mean-
on the back. I think I did pretty good.
Oh, you did plenty fine. I'll give you that.
I think I
But the
proved
problem
that
was
Traptrix
you
are not
started-
super bricky and they're not super boring.
They're not super bricky, but what I will tell you is that it wasn't very fun to overcome the initial 4 trap hole cards. I had to overcome those before I could even start any of my plays.
You overcame them pretty fast. Then you spent like 20 minutes.
Yes, because
doing
you
each of the
wasted them.
plays.
It was actually really easy to overcome them because you were just like, tossing them out willy-nilly
I
on
didn't
garbage.
realize what their effects were.
I was just like, man,
I've
you
never
are
heard of the
wasting
critters before.
those. you were like, fuck it, banish trap hole on something? I'm like, hell yeah, go ahead. I fucking love that.
Bollocks.
But yeah, I like,
Could
if
I,
you had
can I
known...
flip a face down Link? Is that even allowed?
There is no face down link. That's impossible.
So I couldn't even force him into face down defense position. What would that even
No.
do?
They can't be in defense position, so they cannot be flipped into face down defense position. It is not allowed because they cannot be in defense
That
position.
card is worthless in that case. So that's worthless against all the crawlers. Good. Cute.
I mean, they don't like to be permanently face down, but I guess you could just tribute them for a link monster, so it doesn't even matter. Right.
Yeah.
And it doesn't negate their summon, it just flips them back face down, I think. So they still get their effect, and then you proceed to flip them down, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call that deck a ban, and we're just gonna say it's a house rule because that took way too fucking long. Not even because they're strong. It's just that took forever.
They are such hot garbage. They just worked out. That's
Yeah, but it's like hot
the
garbage you
truth.
have to chew through for 5 hours.
That said, I agree.
It's
with
like you know those Encore fucking Salisbury steaks where you can just pop them in the microwave and heat them up in like 5 minutes. Do you know that you can put them in the fucking oven and heat them up for a goddamn 40 minutes to an hour for fucking Salisbury steak? That's what the Krawlers are. They're goddamn Salisbury steaks from Encore. You can shove them in the oven for an hour, waste your time, and get food that won't even be
how
good.
it goes. It's either 5-minute microwave if they get destroyed really fast, which is what happens a lot of the time. But every now and then, you feel the urge to take that 40-minute time to cook them in the oven.
No, I'm not playing the Salisbury steak archetype anymore. And with that note, I think I'm done.
I didn't really intend to use Krawlers anymore anyway. I know you hate when I play flip effect decks anyway.
You know, I think all flip effect decks are gross.
Like, every time I run a flip effect deck, you just get so upset, and I just don't even want to deal with that.
I mean, what was the other one?
You didn't like Sub-Terrors at all, I remember.
What were the Sub-Terror? Oh my, I remember these bastards. Oh, these fuckers.
You fucking hated Sub-Terrors.
Look at them!
But they're all high level, and you have to set them face down somehow.
Yeah, but they're
all high level.
Look at that one! Is that level 12? Why?
But they're such a pain in the ass to get out anyway.
I'm sure they have plenty of support to help them get out.
They actually have surprisingly little, but the power of it is that you can, like, combo them with, like, any flip effect deck. I actually could have splashed into Krawlers, some of the Prediction Princesses. Anytime you run a flip effect, just run a couple Prediction Princesses and your life is
I like the Prediction Princesses. Those are fun.
Yeah, they're a fun flip deck. It's basically, the reason why flip effect decks are bad generally is that they're ungodly slow. Like, so fucking slow.
Did you throw Pot of the Forbidden in there?
Oh yeah, but now, I don't know that I'd even bother with Pot of the Forbidden. I guess it wouldn't be that hard to summon, though. Getting 2 tributes is not difficult with Krawlers.
Pot of Greed, Giant Trunade, Raigeki.
Also, how do you like the fact that there is the World Legacy World Armor, which was designed specifically for the purpose of comboing with Krawlers? Literally, it counts as a Krawler support card because of how much it's meant to be played with them.
Yeah, great. Loved it.
It is stupid how, like, unfair that card is anyway.
10 out of 10.
So, if I flip summon, I can special summon it from my hand, add a World Legacy card from my deck to my hand, and then... Oh no, that's only if it's normal summon or set. But if I do normal summon or set it, if you have a monster that was from the extra deck, I can just pop my card back to the hand and your card back to the extra deck. That's World Armor's effect. It's also a 2500, 2500. Really good stats as well, on top of that. By the way, I would also like to note, you fought Sub-Terrors when they weren't even that bad, and you hated them. They're way worse now.
Yeah.
They've got way more support.
Well, now they're fast, and that's the problem. They were annoying when they were slow, because everyone was slow. I
mean, hey Ross, I fought you with bad flip effect decks before. You also hated those. It's called the Worm deck. I don't know if you remember the Worm deck.
I remember the Worm deck, yes. That was also
it is
annoying.
The worst flip. I think it's actually the worst archetype in the game. I don't care what people say. Dustins have a fucking purpose over Worms. Worms are that bad.
How do you spell them? O-R-M?
Worm, just normal worm, like
Galaxy
the fucking
worm,
insect worm.
Pack
They're
worm,
terrible.
Scrap worm, shield worm.
W-O... No, just like the alien-looking motherfuckers, you know?
Oh,
all them alien-looking motherfuckers. They're all terrible. Like,
yeah, I think I'd be fine with these guys, unless I wasn't fine with them.
Absolutely you'd be fine with them. Because I think it's impossible to win when you're playing them. I
mean, come on. What's wrong with these guys?
Ross, I've made a worm deck so many times in an attempt to win. It's actually one of my more made decks. By the way, I have a worm deck in Duel Links. Duel Links is the only environment where worms can succeed. They actually work in Duel Links because the game is just that fucking slow. It's slower than when worms were released in Duel Links. Worms were too slow for the time period they were released. But in Duel Links, everything is so goddamn slow anyway, they still work.
Is Worm Apocalypse considered part of that archetype?
Worm Apocalypse? Yeah. Probably. Which one is Worm Apocalypse?
I remember playing
That's like
him a couple times.
That's the little fuckwad that like destroys a spell and trap card, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that little fuckwad. He is part of the Worm archetype. He's competent-ish. Not even good, but he exists. I mean...
What would you even play? Like, what are you going for with this deck?
What are you going for?
Worm Hope?
No, not Worm Hope. Absolutely not. Worm Hope sucks. Your big play, probably, if you're gonna try to win with Worms... I think you're gonna try to go for Worm Victory or Worm Zero. Those are your two boss monsters, in my opinion. Worm Victory can gain a metric fuck-ton of attacks. Or attack, not attacks. Worm Zero is goddamn terrible, normally. However, Worm Zero became much better, it should be noted, when Future Fusion got unbanned.
Oh, yeah.
It's eroded. It's terrible now, but it's still worth running in Worms. Because you can get that +6 effect on Worm Zero consistently with it. And that matters.
I mean, hey, you get to draw a card every turn.
Future Fusion, you actually dump one of every worm in your fucking deck because it gains 500 attack for each worm. So you're just like, well, fuck it. If I can somehow manage to deposit 12 at 6,000 attack, and I draw a card once per turn, and I can remove from play a reptile monster in a graveyard to send a monster on the field to the graveyard. Note that it says send a monster on the field to the graveyard, not destroy a monster. That's a better effect. Also, I can summon a reptile-type monster once per turn in face-down defense position. Worm Zero is kind of an awesome boss monster if you can get that +6 effect. It's kind of garbage.
Well, now you have to try and get it to work.
I've gotten Worm Zero to work. I've played Worm Zero against you with Future Fusion, and it worked-ish.
Did it? I thought it wasn't unbanned.
It worked. I'll tell you what happened. What do you mean it wasn't unbanned? It was most certainly unbanned when I played it. Dude,
when was it unbanned?
Future Fusion got unbanned like a year and a half ago.
Oh, was it? Okay, I don't remember.
It was a long fucking time ago. But anyway, I did summon Worm Zero against you. And then I can't remember which it was, but you either got me with a fucking Mirror Force or a goddamn Magic Cylinder. You got me with one of those, and I was like, fuck, I finally made this goddamn motherfucker good.
You know, that does sound familiar.
I finally did this fucking combo, and I still get wrecked. That's how bad worms are. There's not a single protection effect among them. None of them have protection. They're all fucking
Alright, tell me when you play the worm deck. I'll run Mystical Space Typhoon, Magic Cylinder, and Mirror Force. And
do I have another, let's see here. I'm trying to see if I have another flip effect deck that you hated. No. You would fucking hate Shadows. I used to run Shadows. I don't know if I ever used them against you.
I think I used Shadows against you, even.
I used to use Shadows against my friend Johnny.
Deck you preemptively banned and barred me from ever using? I think it was like the Knights or something.
The Knights?
What the fuck were they called? Phantom Knights. Yeah, you told me never to use them.
Did I do that? I have a Phantom Knights deck.
I don't think it was... What was it? There was one deck you told me never to use because it was slow as dicks.
Because what?
It was slower than anything. Life itself.
It might have been Worms.
No, it wasn't Worms. But what I mean is like slow as in painful. Annoying. Slow.
Oh, I can't fucking
effective,
remember.
Strong, but slow.
Also, definitely Phantom Knights is not that. They are not slow.
What was it then?
I don't know, man.
It might have been Furs, but it wasn't prefers. What was it? Ghost Tricks. That's what.
Oh, Ghost Trick. Yeah, I probably would have told you that you probably shouldn't run those.
Yeah, you're
And
pretty adamant about that. You're like, no, fuck that.
I want you to understand, I've made Ghost Trick decks a number of times. They're not fun to play. They're not fun to fight against. Imagine, if you will, a deck in which you cannot normal summon. It's actually, you are not allowed to normal summon. You can set, you cannot normal summon.
Yep.
Imagine a deck in which all of your field spells are pretty mediocre.
But
But
you
like,
need them.
all they do, yeah, you need them. They slow down the fucking game somehow.
Ghost Trick Mansion. It's so fucking...
I think, like, Ghost Trick, like, one of them makes your opponent take half battle damage or some dumb crap.
All effect damage and battle damage inflicted on monsters other than Ghost Trick
They
monsters.
just make
attack.
everything unfortunately slow.
Not for me. I mean, I can attack you full damage. Unfortunately, all the Ghost Tricks have shit attack.
They're not, like...
They have
I
new
have-
cards, though, I think.
I'll tell you what, they have
actually,
Ghost
they
Trick
don't.
Renovation. They've got one new card. Chill. So Cute Boss has been around for a long time. There's one card in Ghost Trick that makes them worth playing. I'm not talking about their win the game card. They do have one. I'm talking about Ghost Trick
What
Skeleton.
was the win the game card? Was it Angel of Mischief?
I believe it's Angel of Mischief. It's stupid hard to have happen, though.
No.
You need to get 10 Xyz materials on the card. And
Oh,
you
yeah,
start
there it
with
is.
2.
Yeah.
I think you can gain, like, 1 per turn, and you have to get it up to 10 from 2. So, like, 8 turns of it just sitting there and your opponent somehow not killing it.
Yeah. That's stupid.
It's terrible.
No, it's never.
It's fucking Final Countdown, but with a stupid requirement.
And harder.
But yes, legitimately the only good Ghost Trick monster, in my opinion, is Ghost Trick Skeleton. The only reason you even run the fucking deck. I don't know. Because it's that good to banish cards from the top of your opponent's deck face down up to the number of Ghost Trick monsters you control. That's a crazy effect. And you can repeat it. Over and over.
Where's
As
Skeleton?
long
Is
as
it
you can
Mummy?
protect Skeleton. What?
Where is he?
He's
there
right
he
after
is.
Mummy.
Oh, yeah.
Ghost Trick
I remember
Skeleton.
that guy.
You just use him over and over. Keep banishing cards from the top of your opponent's deck face down. He was the first card, I think, that banished cards from the top of your opponent's deck face down, actually.
Yeah, it sounds annoying.
Oh, he's the only good card in their entire archetype, so chill. I mean, I guess that's not true. Some of their spell and trap cards are good, but he's the only good monster, in my opinion. Like, really good. Some of them are okay, but, like, no standout good monsters besides him. But look how big Ghost Trick is as an archetype. Look how many goddamn monsters it has.
It's pretty cool, actually. I like it. That's nice and...
I do like their style. I do like the way they look
Yeah.
visually.
Yuki Onna looks like the girl from... like, it's either Hot Coco or Cappuccino. I think it's Chino. From that one show. That name escapes me.
Yeah, I can't find the other flip effect deck that you hated. I know there was one more.
Probably, more... Phage? No.
Is Buggy Programming flip based? No. This deck sucked anyway. I think I won with it, but it sucks anyway. I know what deck you really hated fighting.
Trains.
What you see.
But you see, oh, of course, that deck was the worst.
It was a pretty mean one.
Literally
to be
the
real.
worst because it was bad.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But no, it was perfectly fine.
The sad reality I think it could maybe beat Krawlers. Maybe. I'm not making any bold claims, but maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to get that Buster Blader out.
The reason why I'm saying that, okay. The assumption here is that, assuming I also got an extra deck with it somehow, which I don't have, but, assume I added one, then it would be fine. But, like, what I'm looking at... By the way, I also have Lord of Red in that deck. It is the only card that I could destroy my opponent's monsters by card effect. The only card in the entire fucking deck.
Very big.
Oh,
shit.
So I couldn't even accidentally do anything to the Krawlers.
You should look up the Very Big Nub's recent post because it's a catfish.
What?
Very Big Nub.
What? Is that a card?
No, it's the guy on the main profile.
Oh, like over in the Very Big Num. There he is. He just typed something. There he is. Fish.
Yeah, it's catfish. Look at him.
Just your average Num. Sometimes I rage quit. Sometimes I don't. It's all about the moon. Don't take it seriously.
Don't take me raging seriously. Whatever.
Sometimes I rage quit. Ross wanted to, but he stuck it out. I give him props. He fought against a deck that existed solely to counter his deck. Not really. I mean, it wasn't like I was making Krawlers and going, haha, he's going to make a Traptrix deck and this is going to counter it. Haha.
To be fair, you survived through my anti-train bullshit, so...
Yeah. But the difference is that after I fought anti-trains, I did not ask for you to never play anti-trains again. But that's because that
what you did is
terrible.
You made Trains 3, which is un-anti-trainsable.
Oh, it's actually, yeah, if I use my train deck that's like the meta version of it, it's almost net decked, but it's not. Basically,
It's the culmination of too much time.
Basically, it's a culmination of me learning how to play them, which it's probably the deck I know how to play best of any deck in Yu-Gi-Oh!
I wonder why.
And the reason, now, you're saying that it's like, as if it's my fault. You used to ask to fight trains because you wanted to see if you could beat them. Quite a bit.
Sometimes, but after a while I'm just like, no, that's okay. I'm done.
There was like a good number of times where you're just like, I want to see how good this deck is. Let's fight against trains. And then you got your ass handed to you every time because trains are stupid. I fucking don't understand why trains aren't like top tier. They're so good in our experiences, but they don't work in the actual metagame for whatever reason. I don't know.
I can think of a couple different reasons.
I mean, they're like tier 3, I think, generally. Now that was where they were. They were like tier 3. Now they're like tier 5 or 6.
Out of how many tiers?
I don't know, like 10 tiers or some shit. I don't know. All I know is they're really not good anymore because Lynx fucked them a little bit.
How long before you start running Psychroid in your trains deck?
Psychroid?
Yeah, the most lovable and friendly of all the Vehicroids. It can arm itself with training wheels.
See, you said Psychroid and I heard it as something different. Like psych is in like, I psyched you out. Kind of roid.
No.
Psychroid. And I was like, what roid is that? I didn't know that was a roid.
I should do a Yosenju deck.
Yosenju...
is the Edgelord deck.
Is it edgy? Isn't it just like furry ninjas, basically?
No, this looks pretty... no. Maybe it is furry
Some
ninjas.
of the earlier cards are furry ninjas. I think they got some edgy cards later, but they're basically furry ninjas, in my opinion.
This is a pendulum deck that simply will not work anymore, probably. I mean, unless...
basically, they kind of do rely on their pendulum gate thing, Yosenju Shinchu, L and R.
Yep. They do have the Divine Mountain Winds, which is a new card.
Divine Mountain Winds, that's not new, is it?
If you control no monsters, activate this effect, add a level 5 or higher Yosenju. Place Yosenju, Shinchu L, and Shinchu R on your deck in your pendulum zones, but destroy them during your opponent's next phase.
I see. Gotcha.
That's decent.
I don't know. All I know is that, like, unfortunately, pendulums are dead.
A little bit. A lot of bit.
We missed our opportunity to play pendulum decks
No,
because
we
now
didn't.
they're
We
not.
played them at least a little bit.
No, I got bitched at every time I played a pendulum deck. That's what happened.
Well, the problem is because I didn't know how to play them, and then I learned how to play them, and I was fine with them. And now that we
Yes,
have
but it took-
Cleaforts, we can start running them.
Eh,
They're all in band, except
they're
for
all in
Scout.
bed now. But man, I don't know. I could, but it's like the type of pendulum decks I like are the really stupid, like, niche ones. Like, I want to make an Abyss Actors deck because I feel like that's like a really niche deck that probably just does not see play. But I don't think I could ever win a duel with it.
See, I look at cards like Abyss Actors, and I think, you know, these are literally just the Performa Pals, and I can never tell the difference. It's like the same archetype, same
They're
circus.
not really. Now, granted, I have watched Arc V, the show where both of those archetypes are from.
There's like Performa Pals, Performa Pets are
I know
are
the
they-
difference because I have seen how they're played and, like, you know, who plays them and
Let's
shit.
make a
It's
Performance
just-
of Sword deck.
Isn't that the fucking ritual spell for, like, the crappy?
Yeah,
One of the crappy
1950
ritual
attack,
monsters?
1850 defense.
You know, the only reason I know that is because AI duelists and Duel Links sometimes play that.
And why?
I don't know, man. It's a terrible card, even in Duel Links. And that's saying something. Duel Links is like the fucking great equalizer. Any deck can work in fucking Duel Links, because all decks suck. That's not true. I would say that. I was gonna say that, and then I remembered that for some ungodly reason, get ready for this, they added Crystal Beasts to Duel Links. Now, think about this. You have 3 spell and trap zones. Crystal Beasts rely on getting 4 or 5 Crystal Beast monsters in your spell and trap zone. Huh. I wonder if that's possible. Oh, wait. It isn't. They don't work. I don't understand why you would add them. They don't do anything.
Yeah, it's just bad.
Don't add archetypes that don't work with that format. Did you... Okay, hold on. I just want to show you a fucking Gishki troll spell that I fucking love. Let me see here. Which one is it? It is Gishki Photo Mirror. Alright. So this card exists in Duel Links. This card, when you use to ritual summon any Gishki ritual monster, you must also pay life points equal to the level of that monster times 500. You have 4,000 life points in Duel Links. There is that card, you would have to pay 3,000 life points. That card would kill you. That card, you would have to pay 3,000 life points. That card would kill you. That card, you would have to pay 3,000 life points. Any of the ones you can summon cost you 3,000 life points to summon. The rest would kill you. Because they didn't change the card text on Photo Mirror. Just have it say 250 instead. Errata it. It's fine. Make it function.
But wait, if Super leaves in a minute, I'll never get to tell him how much I hated his deck. No.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'll see you tomorrow, probably.
Alright, sounds good. Later, everybody.